It's that time of day. We just hit the motherfucking lotto. I hope y'all are having one heck of a day today. I got, of course, the sickest host in the game with your favorite co-host of all time.
Hi guys, how are you? Your favorite co-host Parker Parody.
What it do, Parker Parody? What I do?
Hi, I'm just
Feeling good?
here existing. Yes, I'm feeling
Just
great.
existing, right?
Existing, yes, and here's my Solana hoodie. I'm good. I am good.
Bro, Solana was looking real nice. I'm like, all right, let's get that break over 130. Let's run it. And then it was like, bam,
It was like,
tariffs, this, that,
yeah,
this.
I was joking. Yeah, yeah, disappointing, but it
Reverse,
is what it is.
reverse.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Hey, it's part of the game, right? These if this shit was easy, everyone would be rich already, man. I think you got to go through the highs and the lows and the
Mm-hmm.
ebbs and the flows of the industry. And the communities that last, Lotto, make a lot of fucking moves when the shit is hot.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Um, we got a special event today, courtesy
Mm-hmm.
to your favorite co-host. She's
Yes.
been working her ass off to ensure Wednesdays AMAs are just that. Ask me anything events.
AMA means ask me anything. Did you know that?
I mean, I know a lot of people were unsure of that, and
Yeah.
that was evident last time we did one of these. So
Yeah.
just wanted to let you guys know out there, AMA, ask me anything.
Ask me anything. Ask me anything, guys. Respectful.
Anything,
Yeah.
respectfully.
Yeah.
But who's it with today?
It's Congress. So we have a special guest. Jesse, come up here.
The homie Jesse is in the
Jesse.
building.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse, what it do?
Bro, I had to run, bro. You see me? I was fucking running. Yo,
Bro,
AMA can
I see
stand for
you.
a lot of shit. I'm not gonna say what I typed in the private chat, but if y'all read the private
Oh,
chat, it could stand for that.
AMA. Oh, yes. That
You
makes
know
sense.
what?
I like it.
It's past tense, so it could be true.
But we are live, Jesse.
Oh yeah, no, that's why I didn't do
Okay.
that. That's why I didn't do
Okay.
that. I
I just
thought
want to
about
let
it.
you
I
know.
just wanted to make sure that y'all seen it.
I think
Um,
Jesse was ready to get unhinged, though. He was like,
Yeah.
if y'all say it out loud, at least it wasn't me type of a move, right?
I was about to read it out loud and I.
Listen, I tried to set y'all up. I'm playing. I tried to set y'all up. I'm like, you know what? They're gonna do this.
April Fools.
That's so
How are
cute.
y'all doing, man? It's always good
Hey,
to see you
man.
guys.
It's good to see you too, bro. You guys obviously, it's a familiar face with Jesse, man. It's the homie right here, bro. We met on Trader Max's show actually back
Oh
in the day,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Trader Max real quick though, because
Thank you,
man,
Trader
he's blessed
Max.
us with this platform. And I do gotta say myself, it's fucking epic.
This
We're
platform's fire, bro.
it's epic. I mean, we're streaming on Twitch right now. We're streaming on YouTube right now. Onside kicking it. We're
Right?
streaming on X right now, and then there's like 4 different X pages that are streaming it too. So you got like six
Yeah.
different, you know, streams out there, bro. That's fire.
The
Oh wait,
platform's
hold
just
up.
so fire.
Wow. Can I?
Roxy,
I
do I
want
have
some.
do I have an emoji right now?
I want some now.
Look at this right there.
Immediately.
Bam.
Yo, what?
Come on, boo.
Those are so cute.
Those are my
That's
little
hilarious.
emojis, man. That's
That's
fire.
hilarious. They got to get you with the shades on too.
Yeah, that's fire. That was my OPFP pick, Loki.
That's fucking hilarious,
Man, that's dope. Shout
bro.
out to
We got
Samo
so
Rita.
much going on, bro. We got shit to catch up on, bro. I know that I've been balls deep in my IRL. Just getting my designs in. I know I showed you a couple of them, Jones. Building, bro. Building.
Yeah, you know
I
how hard
think
it
it
was to secure this with Jesse? I was like, hey, what's up? What's going on? I was in the Telegram. I was in on X. Just trying to secure this appointment was rough, but you made it.
She actually bribed me, and like, you know how she bribed
No,
me?
no,
I hate my neighbor.
no.
It's across the street, and she said that she'd send him one of those like little present boxes of like explosive penises. And so like I got to watch him open it, and so now I'm on here. Now, so I figured, it's
what
the
a
least I could
dick.
do.
What a dick.
That is how rumors get started. No, I did not do that.
What's good,
Chat,
Muck?
you guys know me better than that. Chat, please.
Hey,
Bro,
hey,
call her
man.
out, bro.
This
No.
this is the way we got to start it off, right? It could be no other way than this, bro. This just we needed this laughter tonight. You feel me? It's been a long day
Yeah.
today, man. So it's
Listen, I got all the energy. I got so much crazy shit going on in IRL, bro. My
bro, I'll be
freaking
honest with you.
bulldog.
I'll be honest with you, bro. It shows me a lot about a character in this space. Like the dev space, it's one thing. The crypto space is one thing, right? But the
Oh yeah,
dev space, when you really talk about like projects and movements and where they're headed, like trajectory, when you really look at the trajectory of something, because the market cap won't always tell the story, right? But the real like bird's eye view of a project for me, I look at the team, right? I look at, obviously community will grow,
yeah.
but I look at the team and I look at, in this case, like the dev, right? And I see you, bro. And every morning, for the most part, every fucking morning, I get like a good morning, have a good day. And then every evening, and sometimes in the morning too, I'll get like these pictures of this like sick ass dude. I almost forgot you were in Ohio. Actually, I did. I forgot you were in Ohio for a moment. I'm like, dude, every fucking yard this guy's working on is ridiculously large, bro. I'm jealous. Like I'm in Cali, bro. I can roof jump out here, bro.
We out here
There it
just
is.
getting them, bro. Got all day, every day, bro. Just building and building.
So you
And then
see his name is I Build with Stone. He's
that's
not
real.
just a dev building with his hands and finding the right people team wise, right? Like video games and shit like that. Yeah, real shit. I'll talk to him about that for sure,
Yeah, I'm about to
actually.
fly out there and build some shit for y'all. You know what I
Yeah, because
mean?
we did talk low key about it already, but
Y'all got
no, man,
dog, right?
it's yeah, I got
We'll build a dog bath out of stone. You get your feet wet in it when you don't want to use it for the dog, bro. I'll show you
that's
some
hard.
crazy shit.
That's hard.
Yeah.
But nah, bro, if you guys don't know, man, this dude not only does the designs and renderings, but bro, anything stone related, bro, really anything related to backyard designing, backyard, like the setup, the work he's put in. I think there was like a skull driveway you showed me one way or
Oh
walkway
yeah.
you showed me. I was like, damn, bro, like
That one was fire.
fire, bro. But
Dude, I appreciate that.
nonetheless,
That's love.
hey, bro, it's facts, bro. There's no denying when you see someone working their ass off that translates into the realm of dev in token world, right? Because here's the deal, and I kind of learned this from Trader Max Loki, because he's interviewing a lot of these, doing a lot of these AMAs, almost, if you will. They're kind of joint AMAs, but that's in a sense what he's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And a couple times he's like, when you come across people that are like, entrepreneurs, own their own corporations, and you see their work ethic to be successful and take that leap of faith in the entrepreneur side of things, it translates very well to devs. And I believe that, I genuinely do believe that. So I think, for those of you out here that don't know too much about Jesse himself, it's not just about the coin, bro. You really got to look deep inside the coins, who's doing what. And not only are you good at delegating, the whole video game I got to play, bro, like I know you didn't build that shit.
No,
So
hell
you
no.
clearly know how to find the talent, right?
Yeah, for
And
sure. Shout out to Jonathan.
I'm excited for people to really kind of get to know your project, bro. I'm an investor, actually. Just food for thought, everyone.
I am too. I
I'm
have
Are
gonna
a
you?
I'm gonna
huge
give you
bag in
guys a little
contracts. Yeah.
taste of something real quick. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. So like this is a little preview. I know this is gonna be recorded, so I ain't about to play the shit. So
Can I
y'all,
put it on the big screen?
yeah, you can put it on the big screen. So look,
Wait, hold on. That's not it. That was
that's the
me.
wrong one.
That
Yeah.
was you.
So we really got a game, right? This game's really, we really in here.
Wow. Nice.
You guys about to get all my personal stuff now. It's not gonna work just because I'm trying to show you guys live.
It's
Here
like
we go.
it's like
Here we go. So look, we got
Titty Boy,
Who's Titty Boy?
that's me.
Jesse.
I'm Titty Boy.
I know.
If y'all didn't know, I love titties. I love ass. They gave me the Titty Boy name, not for either one of those reasons. It was actually because I was helping CTO a coin called Titty Coin, and the name just stuck. But
Yeah.
I thought it was because you had two chains on.
I thought he was gonna say he used to be a big boy with some titties.
Did you hear Boo?
no,
The
what she
first
said?
time,
She's
the
like,
first
I
time
thought it was because he used to be a big boy that maybe, and he had titties.
fucking savage.
No, hell no. I know fucking I'm a ox. Yeah.
Oh my God. Go ahead. Let me
look,
hear it. Let me
So
hear it.
look, we got We got Harambe, bro. All right.
All right.
And then we got Peanut from the OG Peanut Clan. And I
Yup,
know that
yup,
you guys
yup.
want to get, a little John in there too. So I'm not gonna play the game. I'm just gonna show you that we got this here. We got a lot of crazy ass
I've
things.
played it.
Yeah. And like so we beta released it. Excuse me. We beta released it. We want to make sure that like the leaderboards are going to work when we have like a bunch of people. We want to make sure there's monetization on there, so the community could benefit from people playing, and then when we get to introduce it to more and more different communities, those communities will be able to get to benefit from it also. And then lastly, we can continue to grow it. So let's say that we want to put more levels on it, or maybe PvP where people can like bet against someone else's score or something like that. We wanted to get more weapons in like a gun shop, so like you could actually spend coins or pay with stars from like Telegram, whatnot. So there's just more use case for it versus just saying, hey, I got a game, right? And I think that's what a lot of people think, that it's just like throw money at the wall. And like there definitely has to be delegation and like knowing people, and not only that, but like having an idea and a vision of where you want to put it, right? Versus saying, hey man, can you just make me some shit? But like, I don't really know what it is. What's the basis, right? Like what's the theme that's going into it? What's the story behind it? Why is it relevant for you to have your character running around, right? And so for us, like we have our character, like as you guys played or seen, we're running around and we're killing jeets that are trying to steal our bag. They're trying to steal our coin, you know what I mean? And you get a high score for that. We have it to where we're going to be implementing like different suits and different Jordans to make it more fun, you know what I mean? And then like hopefully more and more characters. Updating a fucking website. We're trying to revamp everything. We're like, you know what? The crypto market's stale right now. This is the best time to fucking build. Right? It's hard to build. It's hard to build when the market goes down, and it's hard to build when the market goes up. But if the market's not doing shit, what else are you going to do? Right? You're either going to die and fall off, or you're going to continue to build and continue to build and continue to build. And the people that are in your community, they're going to be a part of your community anyways, like you said. And so it's really just about generating relationships with people like, you guys, like Trader Max, like Shogun, et cetera, like Tired Dad, blah, blah, blah. But it's one of those things that you either have the tenacity or you don't. I see you guys on here every single fucking day. Talk about tenacity, right? And neither one of you guys are the devs. Yo, for everyone in Congress, I want you guys to know they're not even the fucking devs. Where are you guys at? I need your fucking faces up here too.
Man, we wear a Lotto badge with pride, bro. At the end of the day, man, it's it's such a selfless community. And I think the only way you succeed in this industry, long-term succeed, you have to have selfless individuals. And I think that I always say it, bro. Like, there's a handful of people that I see on the blockchain that, clip or reduce their position, but there's like a good 1,000 of them that are buying every single fucking time. So, once that kind of decreases even more and is eliminated entirely, and it's just the ones with conviction staying in, it's awesome. I think, you got to have trials and tribulations. You got to go through things together as a community to really kind of flourish, because otherwise it's just too easy to kind of just be having a good time, right? It's like you
Yeah.
need some ups and downs, and some people need to be able to show themselves like, hey, I got your back. People need to be able to show their talents like, hey, I'll step up and do this, right? You need that kind of, you know, you need those circumstances to really kind of prove yourself. It's not just the length of time. And
Yeah.
so I think I'm excited for a lot of the crypto space, man. And I've kind of been positioning myself recently into projects that I see pure intent behind the people running them. You know, um, Real quick, we got 278 people collectively in here currently. If you guys can do me a solid, first off, thank you so much for tuning in. We
With the
will be
like.
playing Truth or Dare. Yep, we're gonna end it with a Truth or Dare. That's right. which we had truth serum last time. For whatever reason, everyone was like truth, and it was just like deep ass intellectual conversations. And who knows, it might be the same.
Bro,
Or
I'll put on
maybe
my
we
fear and
get,
loathing glasses. I'll hit my fear and loathing glasses real quick. Whoop-de-whoop.
hey, hey, I'm just saying, man, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. We're gonna
You know
pretend
what I'm
this is the
saying?
Vegas AMA tonight, dog. We might just hit you with truth serum. You might even hear some fucking dares, but nonetheless, share the space for us, please. Like you said, like it, right? So if you're on YouTube or you're on, Twitch, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the live chat up so it gets the algos cooking. If you're watching us on X, you can repost it, you can quote it, you can like it, you can hit it with live replies, but you can also hit it with the main reply page too. That really helps, X push that shit out to multiple people. Shout out to Dante. You can actually hit in the reply, go under GIF and type in Lotto meme. One word, singular, Lotto meme. And you're gonna get probably 500 memes of things related to Lotto. I promise you, if you keep scrolling long enough, you'll find one for your current mood. On top of that, I wanted to give a special thanks to Dante. I wanted to give a special thanks to Motown, the dev of the decade. Speaking of devs, that's our dev. I also want to give a shout out to, of course, the GOAT himself, .com Parker, his parody account, who's the favorite
That's
co-host of all
me.
time. That's
Yes.
P Dubs. And then I also wanted to give love to obviously, Baby YOLO, aka Safe Moon YOLO on X. Everything you see on the PFPs is her work, her creativity, the lore, the background, the way we've infused that into our actual lotto system, which is done every Saturday at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Tap in and get to know the community because you get an opportunity to really also see what projects are worth a damn, if I'm being honest with you, right? So with Safe Moon YOLO, prime example, she's on the BNB chain. So you talk about diversifying yourself. The BNB chains is different. It's not Solana, it's a little different. They have an ecosystem on it. This is Baby YOLO, right? So you have a cat named Toast, but you also have Baby YOLO token. The cat named Toast sends reflections to the Baby YOLO token and it goes to the liquidity pool. I've never came across a token like Baby YOLO where the liquidity pool is literally higher than the market cap. Meaning if everybody sold, there would still be like 30 grand in that liquidity pool last time I checked,
Yeesh.
right? So you look for things like this. This is a team that is dedicated to not only their own ecosystem, but they're also willing to work with us to an extent where, man, we became part of their ecosystem on this most current drop we have on the NFT line. Believe it or not, there's like 25 left, bro. I can't even believe I'm saying this right now, where you're getting 6%, sorry, for 6 months, you're getting 1% of every transaction on the Baby YOLO token is sending, evenly distributing Baby YOLO tokens to your wallet if you're a holder of the newest NFT line, which is the YOLotto minis. That's our NFTs and her NFTs on a straight up collaboration where the ballers, the OG Lotto ballers, got some DNA infused with an isotope on the newest line. Each one has a number on it. Those numbers are huge because that's how you're automatically entered into the live lotto drawing also. The list goes on is my point. But you get a chance to see these kind of things if you tap into us. You also got Interlink on the BNB chain, Prevail on the BNB chain, on the Solana network. Man, tonight we got obviously Jesse with Congress. We got Tequila. On top of that, we can go to the ETH chain. We got ETH. Dude came through Rooster last night, bro, and played poker with us, bro. And secretly, 3 out of the last 4 people standing were from that dude's network, and they're all devs also, right? So man, just connect with us, man. Have a good time. Under no circumstances will we ever tell you to buy Lotto. We won't sit up here and tell you to buy Congress. We're here to just be informative, okay? We tell you what we do, we tell you what we like. If that just so happens to, I guess, correlate with your thought process, it's the wrong word, but we're gonna roll with it. There you go. Resonate with your thought process and you like what you see, then of course you do what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, you got to hold yourself accountable. You're the one clicking buy or sell, and you're the one determining how long you're going to hold for. With that being said, do your due diligence with these people we speak to on a daily basis because these projects aren't going anywhere, in my honest opinion. All right. About 335 of you were in here. That means we rose like 550 people-ish since I told y'all to quote it and repost it and all that fun shit. So thank you for taking it upon yourself to say what up to us and spread the word. In the meantime, I want to show some comments up here real quick. Ash said, "What up to Bat County? LOL. Bat Country?
Bat country,
LOL."
bro. No, that's this right here. Fear and Loathing, baby.
Oh, Fear and Loathing reference.
Bat
I'm back,
country.
bro. I'm back. Oh man, I'm out. I'm out right now, bro. How behind am I on these comments? Cuz
Yo, that's funny. Here, I'll get you a hat and everything. In here,
hey,
you know
yo,
what I'm
Johnny
saying?
Depp looking motherfucker. Shout out to Dante, man. Nice to see you in the building. Jay Ship, man. A legend once said, "Don't try to predict the market, just react." Yes, I say that all the time, but I am not a self-proclaimed legend. I love you, Jay Ship. I appreciate you. Though it's the BET Awards. Hey, yeah, ain't nobody watching that nowadays, man. Uh, just bought a little bit of Congress a few days ago. Okay, Sherry. Gilf in the
What up,
house. Let's
Sherry?
go, Lotto. Let's go, Congress.
Yo, Gilf is the funniest name. Is that for
Bro,
grandma or grandpa?
Grandma.
Grandma. I launched a coin named Gilf. That was
You
from
want to
my
hear the
friend.
backstory, dog?
Yeah, tell him.
You ready for the backstory, dog?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
The girl Dev of the decade for the Solana chain up top, Parker Parody, she dropped a coin out of nowhere called Gilf coin. And I shit you not, I think I had probably one of the most fun experiences I had ever had. Memeing a coin with Grok.
It was so
They were
fun.
just like grandmas with bathing suits and money and cars and on boats and yachts like grandmas, bro. And it was so funny, bro. Like I almost stayed up all night, bro, just creating shit on Grok. Everybody was, bro. The whole timeline was memes, bro. So fun. I actually still hold, I think like probably like 10 mil, maybe even more. I don't even know what I still hold on that.
Oh, I
You
have
know,
like 50 million
I
probably.
took out like half of my initials, I think, and that was it.
Yeah.
I was like, this thing's running. I don't even care if it's in a year from now, just out of nowhere, it just spikes because that thing is too fun to meme, bro.
It was so
Like,
funny. It was all grandmas with huge tits, and then everybody started posting their grandmas, and it was like the funniest thing.
bro,
People, yeah,
Titty Boy, bro. You would have loved the gilfs, bro.
yeah, it was
Yes,
so
listen.
funny.
What was that?
Someone asked,
Gilfs was
they
where it was
said,
at.
Blue, Belu, hold on, wait, where was that at?
Blue,
They said
blue.
tits or ass? Both, bruh. The
Bo-
fuck kind of question is that?
He said both of them.
All of it. All of them.
Uh-oh.
All of it.
Uh-oh,
Hi,
guys.
cutie.
Uh-oh, we got the creator of chaos in here, guys. It's not
I
a good
heard
sign.
I heard the kid in the background. Was that the kid? Or was it someone that's in here?
No, that was probably parody, dude. She got 9 kids.
You fuck. It's my kids.
Oh man, oh man. Gil
Yo, he
said,
says
hey.
9.
Nah, she only got 3 little
He
adorable
ups
ones.
the
I'm
Brady Bunch
bullshitting.
times 3.
No, I'm bullshitting. She got 3 though. She got 3.
Uh,
Tiny violin with Pepe. That's what we're doing tonight, Roxy. Okay.
Yo, M. Wells says, I got the tits but no ass anymore.
Who said it? M. Wells. That's
M-
Gilf. That's Gilf again. Different account. Monica, you are a firecracker.
That's hilarious.
Nice to see you, Paul. Beautiful work, says Mucky Muck. I love that stuff, says Monica. Those Star Wars posters are dope. Hey, you got people really scanning your room, Jesse.
Bro, you guys know. Oh, yeah, you like these? You know what? Those shits, those are custom. You can't get them shits. But my bad. You keep seeing me looking over at the screen. You know why? Is I'm actually I'm going to school. There's this 1-day school of becoming a doctor, but it's for birthing dogs. So I'm teaching myself how to do that right now,
Hey, true story, you guys.
bro.
True
My
story.
dog is about to have puppies, and the motherfucking there ain't no emergency vet. Oh man, so I'm about to be a doctor for a dog, and I'm gonna for a
That's called
Frenchie.
a vet.
Nah,
Jesse.
bro. No, I'm not selling myself short. I'm not selling my
Yeah, nah, you
fucking
give the
doctor.
DR yeah, nah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Wait,
Listen.
so let me see a picture of this dog, man. Show the world what kind of dog we rocking with, bro.
Oh yeah. I'll show you the mom and the dad. We about to be in here all the way with 6 of these. Look at this. This is Potato. Look at Potato.
Look at that belly, dog.
Potato's ready.
She looked like a baked potato right now.
Bro, he is a baked potato, bro.
She
Bro,
looked massive.
and the dog that baked her potato, this is
Yeah,
the
show us
dog.
the dude.
This is the dog that baked her potato.
Yeah, he's swagged out with the eyebrows.
Oh yeah, bro. He got a whole
He
ass
looked grumpy.
personality.
He looks grumpy.
Oh
He
yeah.
looks like that has to be before he actually got to hit, huh?
Yeah, it was. It really
Yeah,
was.
I
You
knew
know
it.
what?
I knew
He's
it.
seen it, and we were like showing him pictures of her, and he says, "Why you just teasing me? That's a phone." I know it's a phone, right? And then we brought him over, and there's another
Your
picture of him.
dog is a phone.
Yeah, look,
That's
this
not
is
my
him
cat.
afterwards.
A
He fell
phone.
asleep. He fell asleep afterwards while he was sitting up.
Wait, I gotta see it on the big one.
He fell
Yeah,
asleep
see
afterwards.
the before and after makes sense now. You see what I mean? He's tired, bro.
He's lit, bro. He had a good
He's
time,
lit, bro.
bro.
Cute.
That one's cute, right? A little eyebrow having that.
Bro, he's the one shot supreme. We AI'd with him one time because Frenchies can't like do it the regular way. I mean, maybe they can, but it's not as
Is it
effective.
all artificial insemination with him?
I
With
believe that it
Frenchies?
is. Yeah, I believe that it is. And
So what's
watching it
going on?
happen,
Their birth canal is just tiny.
yeah, I think that's what it is. Don't quote me on that because remember, I'm just taking the class right now.
Got it. Got it.
But yeah, man. And so like when I went to I went to a buddy of mine who's a breeder, and you know I've known him for a while. He has a whole business out of this, and like LLC and everything. And so he's like, yeah, you know, bring her over. We'll do the whole 1-2. I'm not gonna get into all that because this shit was crazy. But all I gotta say is I did not expect that. Nobody warned me. There's a fucking warning. They should say you should sit in the waiting room. We're gonna take your dog in here and violate her. Bro,
That's so wild, bro.
don't recommend it at all. Don't recommend it to anybody. All right.
Oh my god, bro.
So I'm gonna be a whole new person by tomorrow. All right,
Well, yeah, you're gonna be a doctor, bro. Like,
bro.
and with proof of concept, like proof, you know.
I'm gonna buy the whole white jacket and I'm gonna wear it in these shows now.
Yeah,
And I'm only gonna
it's a
have
badge
that
of honor.
with the stethoscope. I'm not gonna have chains no more. I'm gonna have a stethoscope. I'm
Smart.
gonna make an old stethoscope or some shit.
Maybe you just get it a stethoscope and just 14 karat dip it or 18 karat dip it. You know what I mean? That'd be hard, bro.
That would be fire, bro.
I mean, dude.
You know what?
I mean, think about it, bro. You titty boy, and look how many titties that dog had. It had like 8 titties, dog.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? I could go around and just tell him I'm the titty doctor, bro.
I'm just saying, dog.
Everybody will
There's
just be like, well, what do you think mine feel like?
He out here doing breast augmentations to Frenchies.
You know?
This just got wild, guys. We are
Oh,
serious
shit.
more times than not. But like, bro, this dude. So the water broke today, right?
The water broke on my couch.
Was it a lot?
Wow. Enough for me to be uncomfortable.
Like it wasn't pee. You're like, oh, this is it.
Oh, it wasn't. No, it wasn't pee. I made sure it wasn't pee because I got my kids in the house and shit. So like, you get your
Is
ass
she
whooped for that.
panting and shit?
Yep, she's
So
panting
she's
right
having
now.
like full blown contractions now.
Yeah, and it lasts like 6 to 12 hours, right? So you know what I mean. I got to make sure that I'm paying attention. So if y'all ever see me just sloop, you know what I mean.
You're not dabbing. You're actually dabbing.
I'm out. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know, y'all
Hey.
probably hear me screaming in the background, man. Oh shit! There's
Yeah, don't mute it.
stuff
Don't
coming
mute
out.
it. Yeah, don't mute it. We got to hear it, bro.
Is she in
Bring
the
the
same
camera
room
with
as
you. Just bring the camera with you, dude. Honest to
No.
God, if we did a live birthing today, dude, like we're bound to get holders, dude. So
It would
If-
improve
if-
our day. Yeah.
it would improve our day. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
Parody, dude. Just
Bro,
bring the
nobody
camera with
says
you.
that. No, listen, you got kids. You got all of
Yeah.
us have kids. All of us have kids. We're
Yeah.
2 dads and a mom in this room. Well,
That's
2
it.
moms in this room because she's just not on camera, right? So
Sure, I
look,
got one over here too.
it's different. Did you stay in the room?
Yeah,
You
of
watched it?
course.
Oh yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
watched the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Craziest shit I ever seen in my life.
Yes, 100%. Bro, I'm not even lying, bro. I thought I had the like utmost respect for my wife. I really did. I was like, this is my wife. Like I respect her to the moon, bro. Like what? But for some reason, I was just like, it was the scream that got me, dog. So the doctor made a bet. She said, "Let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, bro. My wife is like, the baby's here." And the nurse is like, "Oh, honey, you'll know." And she's like, "No, like it's here." And she's like, "Oh, you're crowning. Okay." And I was like, I
That's a
see
little. That's a
I see the
little.
hair. No, I
Yeah.
see the hair. Like she's crowning, like the head's kind of popping out. I was like, "Oh shit, like it's happening." And the doctor came in, bro, like Iron Man, bro. She like stuck her arms out and they were like, woof, 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 woof. They like loaded her up, bro. And I was just like, whoa. And then out of nowhere, bro, she's like, "How many pushes you got in you, girl?" And I was like, "3." And she's like, "Oh, 3." She said 3. Swear to God, bro. And my wife is so competitive, bro. So the first one was like, you know, and she's like, "Yeah, I do a little harder than that, you know." Like, she was holding back for that third one, bro. The third one, bro, like
Push love.
she just had to be right. Like that's typical Taurus shit. Like she had to be right. That that
Oh, your
stream,
wife's a Taurus? Oh yeah, May 5th. Oh yeah. See, I
17th,
got you. I got you. Yep.
bro. The Death Earl scream I heard, the like I never heard a scream like that in person, like in the movies, you know.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh shit! Like I kind of got a little scared. Like what she just birthed? Like I looked to God, like please, bless, but rebuke that. That was scary. That was a scary noise right there.
Yeah. What is this?
That was a little demonic, babe.
It was a little demonic.
It was a
I'm
little
not gonna
demonic,
lie.
bro. I was like, whoa, shit. And then, umbilical cords around the neck, and then the fucking doctor's like, boop, 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 and like waved at me with my baby's hand, and she wasn't crying, and she was kind of bluish. I was like, what the fuck's going on,
Oh
dog?
shit.
And then it was like, man, she didn't
Yeah.
cry though.
Oh really?
No, she didn't cry. And her grandpa, my stepdad, is holding my baby on day one, and my daughter's picking her head up, bro, and like looking around in the room, dog, like some freaky deaky shit, bro. Day one, she picked her head up, bro.
That's
And the doctor's like,
crazy.
she's got a strong neck. And I
Strong
was
neck.
like, I see these big ass blue eyes. I see this fucking crazy fucking complexion. I'm just like,
Instantly fell in
dude,
love. Yeah.
honey, I thought I respected. How the fuck did you just like grow this human in you, dog? How you grow a human in you like that, bro? I don't even understand. I'd be wigging out for 9 months. I would have been wigging out, uncomfortable. Fucking, how'd she do it?
Oh, bro,
And
yeah,
then
just
how'd you
all
get it
inside
out?
you like a little alien and shit. I'm
Like an
over here rubbing
alien,
my
bro.
stomach. I'm like, oh
Very
shit,
alien.
bro.
Very alien.
You feel it, and it's just like it like touches you back, and you're just like, but you can't see it. You don't know what it's
Bro,
actually doing.
she had a video hit like 100,000 views on YouTube. And we were in the hospital getting a checkup. And we just would film our journey for fun, like for our own sake. And she was like, I have to post this. This is too funny. And she actually posted it, and it got like 150,000 views or something crazy, bro. She's never had posted anything before. But she lifts her shirt to show her baby bump, bro. And she was like that typical like skinny little jelly bean arms, fucking, but all belly. Like it just.
Yeah,
So
all
when she
belly.
lifted her shirt, her belly like dropped, bro. And I was like, oh my God, did you see that? And she's like, and you just see it like just big ass belly.
And when
But
I
bro,
laugh, my belly button like.
yeah, her belly button is like fucking getting ready to pop open, bro. You can see the waves though.
That's so
Just
crazy,
just alien, bro.
bro. Alien, dude. When I
Alien,
saw
bro.
my daughter come out, like her head was all like squished and shit,
Yeah,
and it was like
yeah,
coming out, and then all of a sudden,
yeah.
fuck, popped into a fucking balloon, and I was just like, oh, what the
Yes.
fuck was that? I was like, is she
Yes.
dead? Like, what is going on? And then they're like, no, that's just what happens. It's normal. I'm like,
Yep. I
it was
got
like the
lucky,
most
bro.
amazing thing. Yeah.
I got lucky. Someone gave me a book, and he's like, "Look, I know you probably ain't gonna read this shit." I was like, "You're probably not." And he's like, "But I pinched one of the pages. At least just go to that page." And that's probably one of the only things I did. I opened that part of it, and it said,
You're
all those
fucked.
pictures you see of babies. No, no, it was like a real book, dog. He's like, all those beautiful pictures you see of babies is a lie. Your baby's gonna look something like this. Turn the next page. And I was just like, what the fuck is that? That looks like an alien. The face was all smushed in, the head was all fucking coned out. It was like just fucking matted and wet and shit. And so I was going in thinking that, my baby's about to be hideous, bro. And then my mom warned me actually. My mom was like, look, I'm gonna break it down to you like this, okay? Your dad almost beat my ass in the delivery room because when you came out, you looked white. Like you just look like a white baby, bro. So at your half, bro, just know that your kid's gonna come out and it's gonna just look like a little white kid. Don't think, your girl's out here cheating on you. I know she ain't, bro. So just don't freak out. And I was like, okay. So I knew it was gonna be an alien, and I knew it was gonna be like super pasty white. And
They put him
yeah,
under the lamp,
so
right? That
yeah,
heat lamp thing. Yeah.
but I seen it. It was an alien. It was a white little baby alien, dude, with blue eyes, bro. So I was like, yeah, dude, I'm glad my mom said something because I definitely don't think this is my kid. Looks like my business partner. Okay. Thank God I knew her whereabouts for the entire time. True story, bro. Looks just like that motherfucker, bro. I, dead ass, bro. It was the nose, bro. He's Russian and his nose is bigger. It was the nose for me. I was like, and the blue eyes. And I was just like, dude, she got green eyes. My dude got blue eyes. Got the nose down.
You're like, what
Hey,
the
bro,
fuck is
and he
going on,
and,
babe?
and and who do you think visited us in the hospital? Only one that first came in was him. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you're fucked, dog.
You're
You're
like,
paying
I'm
this
gonna
child
murder
support.
you.
I'll raise it, dog. But you giving me the bread, homie. That's yours. But now
Oh,
she
that's
looks
so
like me,
funny.
luckily. So I know, it was definitely mom's baby, daddy's maybe. But I
Yeah,
was I was warned though. I was warned. I was warned. Hey,
yeah.
it might look like it. But dude, it's just a blessing, bro. The range of emotions was like, damn, like this is a little girl that I gotta protect, uh, teacher, lover, be there for, there was so much emotion. I wanted to cry, laugh, fart, sneeze. I take a shit. Like I did just nervous, excited. I don't even know how to explain it, bro.
Yeah,
Like no matter what they say, until you see that shit,
it's game
you can't
changer,
put it into
bro.
words.
Game changer. And honestly, like most dedicated humans, and not everybody, but like most dedicated humans, they're going to be a part of, someone that's went through that, whether it's a female or a male, it doesn't really matter. But that moment in life fucking changes you to a completely different human being. And like, usually it's for the better. Hopefully it's for the better, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not. You can't, make everything perfect. There has to be some good and bad in the world, like yin and yang, right?
Yep.
But yeah, man, I mean, it gives you that drive to like, no matter how hard something is, you have to overcome it. No matter how long something takes, you have to figure it out. Your losses aren't losses, they're lessons. And if you don't look at it like that, your life is just going to be that much fucking more difficult, right?
Well, yeah,
So
it's the perception of you're looking at the miserable side of it, bro. Your life is sad. You gotta look into the shit that's just straight up uplifting, exciting, positive, the whole nine yards. But nonetheless, what's up, Egon?
what
Yo,
up,
what's up?
Hi, Egon.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. I meant to pop backstage, but yeah, it auto pops me up here. Feel free to
Yeah, no,
make
it
it more
does.
aesthetically pleasing.
Well, you can stay up here if you want, man. You basically a co-host with me, bro. So
I
thanks to
got you.
Egon, obviously.
What?
What's up,
What
y'all?
you mean? You
He
and
said
him
What?
and
basically. He said
basically you're a
basically.
co-host with us, bro. Like you, P Dub, are the favorite
You
co-host.
watch
Yeah,
out.
But
you're the reason
Egon's
I'm up
like,
here.
yeah, bro.
You're my host's favorite co-host. Like it goes. There's such a train.
There's layers.
I mean, in a weird way, you're better than Ghost. Like that's how it. Like it's a weird
Oh my
circle
god.
that it comes back at. But yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know
damn, he
about all
just went
that,
from a
but
train to being better. Oh
I
shit.
know.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
I don't
going
know
you
about
on.
don't
all
even
that.
know.
I think we just caught Egon lying. Obviously, you're not better than me. That's
I
impossible.
mean,
She's
yeah,
a better
Egon.
co-host. You're the host. Duh. Come
I
on.
don't know who to believe anymore.
Good thing.
Hey
Good thing we're not
man,
live. What's up, guys?
there's a good thing we're not live.
Yeah, right.
There is a
Back to
city
work.
so fucking silly. Oh my god, man, I love it. But no, man, to the experience for sure, Jesse, it is unbelievable. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys celebrate your first child's birthday in a manner of like happy birthday, or do you secretly feel like it's your parent anniversary?
That's a good one. I don't know.
Never really dawned on you, huh?
No.
Wait,
You'll
what was
never
the
be able
question?
to unthink this, bro. your firstborn is the anniversary of you being a parent. So like, she's about to turn 12, and I'm like, dude, I've been a dad for 12 years.
That's
Like, fuck your
fire.
birthday, bro. This
Yeah.
is my 12-year
That's
anniversary
fire.
of being a dad. It fucked me up the first year. I was like, it's like I've been a dad for a year. And then it's like, bro,
I
you
only thought
cannot.
about the smash cake for real, bro. I remember the video, the smash cake. She just said, "Fuck this cake." Sloop. She threw it off the thing. No, man, that's a good perspective, man.
It feels like that to me.
Yeah. I'm
It
about to
doesn't feel
be
like that to me.
It does not.
No, I was very motherly my whole life. So
I can see that.
Was it
yeah.
because of 9? You said 9, right?
Yes, I started popping them out when I was 5. Mm-hmm.
No, you have 9 of them. He was he was
Wow.
Yeah.
Then taking 5
Yeah,
years
since
off.
5.
4 years off.
The answer to your question is
Stupid.
yes.
Yes. Immediately, yes.
No, dude, it's
Oh shit.
I don't know what it is, and I don't remember what happened, but I remember, you know what it was actually? You know what it was? It was actually Father's Day first. My first Father's Day, which was, I guess, what, a month. Father's Day's in June, right?
No,
What?
Father's
I
Day
feel like
is in June.
Yeah, it is in June. Okay, yeah. So my baby's born in May. For Father's Day, my first Father's Day, my wife got me this T-shirt, and it's so dope, bro. It's black and white,
I'm
and
gonna find mine.
it's me holding my baby like this, and I'm like kissing her forehead, and all you see is like the silhouette, and then her silhouette. You could tell that's what I'm doing because I know the picture, and then you see a cross in the background, and it's just so like pure. And I got that, and I ain't even gonna flex, bro. I was like, this shit cool. I ain't gonna, I wore it every Father's Day proud. I'm like, I'm not wearing it anymore. I don't want to fuck it up. But it was that moment where I was like, damn, like I'm a dad, dog. Like, this is the first Father's Day. Like, it's for me. I grew up without my dad, bro. So for me, it was like there were certain milestones, like first
Yeah.
Father's Day, first birthday of hers, of course. But then it was like, I can't wait for her to say, I love you, dad. But first, not like I love you, dad, too. I love you too, dad. Like, I love you, dad, just out of nowhere. That right there for me was like, oh, like such a wholesome moment. You know what I mean? Like, oh, get
Oh, dude,
over
listen,
here.
the love that
Because
my
you don't
kids give
expect
me
it coming.
is fucking crazy. Bro, hold on. I think I know exactly where my shirt is. I'm about to show you. I got that similar
Get
ass
it. Hey, let's go. I'm gonna have to get mine out too. That means
Yeah,
it's
go
No
get
Father's Day
it.
lies.
coming up. I'm wearing it on Father's
Speaking
Day.
of coming out of nowhere, we had a live lotto drawing the other night, and it was my sister's birthday, and the volume was on super low, and I had the phone in the corner, and my sister literally turns to my mom and goes, "Hey, do you guys ever feel like when it was our birthdays, it was like your guys' anniversary for being a parent too?" I was like, "No way, Ghost literally just said that."
What the
Last
fuck,
week,
dude?
yeah, I forgot to tell you. It blew my mind, and then my mom looked at my dad and goes, "See, I told you. What do I say every year?" He's like,
It really
"This is
feels
our
like
birthday
that for
too,
me.
kind of."
It
Or
is. It's like a
anniversary. Yeah,
celebration. It's almost
it's
like my real
awesome.
Father's Day. Like
All
I
right,
think
Jesse,
Father's
let's see
Day
that
should almost
shirt.
be that. Yeah, let me see that shirt. Mine's white with black.
Let me see.
Oh, that's
Oh,
adorable. So yours is actually color printed and shit.
bro.
oh,
And
that's
it's
That's
so
and it was
adorable.
awful.
cute.
Look at I fucked it up, bro.
Aw,
Remember you said you were trying not to fuck it up? My shit
worried
got
about
fucked
doing
up.
Do
that?
you
Yeah.
put it
I
in
wore
the
this
dryer?
motherfucker
Oh,
once.
whoa.
It's so
Fuck those
cute.
people that made this shit, bro. Cheap
That's what
ass.
I'm
I
Yeah.
hope you're
scared of.
listening right now. You guys suck.
That's
Zabby's finest. That's
that's what
my
I'm
luck with
scared of,
him.
guys. Wait, do you have twins or something, or is that just the same little one, just in 2
I got
pictures?
super potent semen.
Oh.
You have twins, or they're
Yeah, so what was
just
the answer to the question?
yeah? What's
He
the answer to the
drinking. He was
question?
drinking the shit.
Wait, what's the answer? You have twins, or you have two
No,
that just
no. I got
identical
I got a
looking?
boy and a girl that look just about identical.
Can
I
I
have a
see that again?
2-year-old. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because I couldn't tell if it. Let me. I got to make it bigger on my screen. It's way small on mine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I see now. Okay, I see now. Oh my god, look at those little cheeks, bro.
They're so cute.
Oh,
Now my daughter is
fucking love
fucking
kids.
3.5 feet tall, and she's 3. What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
only 6'2", bro.
are you ready to fucking fuck your head up? My daughter is 11. She's taller than my wife and has
I thought you were
bigger
about to say she's 3 feet. I'm like, no way.
feet. She's 3 feet also.
I was like, oh shit, we went in a different direction.
Damn, dude. I was way off. No, bro, she's taller than my wife, cuz.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
And bigger feet already.
Wow.
My wife got lucky, bro. She's like fucking, she was getting so mad, guys. She's like, fuck, dude, where are my shoes? Dude, you fucking scuffed them. You know, I was like, this ain't gonna be good, bro. And that was for like 6 months tops, bro. Now she can't even wear her shoes anymore.
Your wife
Oh,
don't
look at
complain about that no
Mima
more,
has
huh?
the hots for you, Jesse. I love Jesse from Mima.
Uh-oh.
Aw, well, thank you. I love you too.
Thank you, Mima.
Where did you see that at?
It's the
Dude,
latest.
I'm ignoring the comments again. This sucks. Egon, will you help me with this, bro? I will forget, bro.
Here,
Yeah,
look.
gotcha.
There you go.
You guys want to see some happy babies?
Yeah.
Yeah,
show
of
it.
course,
Here's
dude.
some happy babies, bro. Oh shit. I played y'all. Hold on, let me get this back. Happy babies,
Aw.
bro. You look at that hair.
Is it
That's how
curly?
that's how my older one is. Is it
Curly
dirty
as
blonde and
fuck,
curly?
bro. Look at this.
Ugh.
This is not curls, bro. This is not curls.
My
Is
daughter
it from
got
their mom?
so my daughter got my frizziness because I'm half black and half white. So mine's like not nappy, but
Oh,
it's
no, wait,
frizzy.
no. Go ahead. Show us your frizziness, bro. Show us.
Oh my god.
You know, can I tell you the best part? I went
Look
like
how
this.
pretty you use.
Before
Yeah,
I said anything, I was like, yeah, I guess I don't have that. But
It
my
works.
hair's
I knew what
my
you meant,
hair's
though.
weird. My hair's weird. Like I got straight armpit hair, cause like
Bro, just,
Doesn't
he's,
really-
he's like, look, he's like, this is like my hair.
right. It's straight. I have straight armpit hair, cause it's weird, right? Like
That's
what?
awesome. You know what that
But-
reminds me of?
What?
Real Monsters.
Wait, what is it?
Real
Real
Monsters. The guy that
Monsters.
holds the
Cartoon
eyeballs
show.
above his head, and you just see the armpit hair hanging out.
Why am I like not knowing what that is?
Bro,
Nickelodeon. Real monsters.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna pull them
Yeah,
up.
show me.
I got you, bro.
Hey,
about
you
to
guys
laugh.
don't hate me right now, but I'm getting a call like 3 times in a row. Let me just make sure I'm not needed. Once.
I can't believe you don't know who Our Real Monsters is.
I know. Yeah, apparently. And Mucky Muck thinks the Congress TG's the place to be.
Bro, it is a place to be. Y'all need to go and get some high scores in that lounge. Oh, here he is. Here he is, the Our Real Monsters, fucking armpit man. Look at that.
Here, let me see if I can blow you up from my phone. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there's all three. The one on the left, and then the red guy on the right, and then the guy in the middle. Yep, it's like my childhood in a screenshot, at least from
Same,
that one
bro.
cartoon.
Same. We appreciate you, Muck. We definitely do. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Mucky be whooping our ass in that fucking lounge. This motherfucker has some crazy ass high scores in some of these things.
Mucky got in there before me.
Bro,
Yeah.
he just whooping ass, bro. I went on there and I tried to play this shit for like an hour, and I was like, fuck this goddamn game. I'm not fucking playing this game no more. Fucking block breaker, bro. He got the crazy highest score on there. It's impossible to beat him. He said, get better at it.
How
Dude,
do they
hold on.
join your Telegram? They're asking.
Oh,
Yeah, is
how?
there a link tree?
Here, I'm gonna type it in the private chat. If y'all could type it in the thing, that would be dope.
Copy that.
Yeah.
And Snapdragon says that character's name was Crumb.
Crumb, yes.
That's it.
That reminds me of like an English person. Like, let me have some fucking tea and crumpets. Hello, governor.
Oh, yeah. You went on, you extrapolated. I was just like, it just makes me think of Borat. And we're just going to leave that one because that was R-rated. This is a family show. All right. And here we go.
But yeah, man, so many crazy things in the works. But like, I think that, you know, just having these types of hangouts and, you know, getting to know everybody, you know, in their IRLs is.
Oh, sorry, you guys. We got to shut this shit down right away, dude.
Copy that.
April Fools!
2 days late. It's fucked up, man.
But if I did it on April Fools, then they would have known it was coming. I had to do it when it wasn't.
Bro, he
April
said
Fool's.
he said he has straight chest hair too. His chest hair just be like,
Yeah.
Thank
I
you,
legit
Roxy.
almost just hit
I
end
actually have
Thank you,
no-
thank you.
I have no chest hair at all. Actually, it's pretty bad, dude.
here you go, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
From the guy in the middle.
Pretty great.
Actually,
Do you hear her? She's like, yeah, you have no chest hair, and that's great. It's fucking actually awesome.
She hit you with
My
Tony the
wife
Tiger.
hates- Yeah, she don't like that hair.
Upstairs.
oh my god.
Look at her. Hi, baby.
Hola. Hola.
Hi. Hola.
Oh, she's so happy.
Hola.
Yo,
She's
you
the
know what's funny?
happiest.
Babies love cameras.
Yeah, it's like, how do they know?
They know.
Yeah.
My
they're
daughter
like,
started taking pictures right away. She's over here. She's photographing shit like better than me. I feel stupid. I'm like, how's she doing this?
oh
Hit her with
my
the rock.
gosh. Look at these little kiddos.
Well,
Damn,
think
you
about,
got
like, when you were
frozen?
a kid,
On
right?
my end, you got frozen when you did the rock. Yeah, it was
That's
like
it, both
frozen for a
ways.
split second. Oh, look at this little scrumptious little beans, dude.
Yeah,
Come on, dude. Hi. Hello.
Sorry, I'll be
Hello.
back. Hi.
Hola. Hola.
That's so cute.
So cute, bro. Oh man.
Yo, I went to go get my son his haircut today. My son is 2, and it's always like weird to like give him a haircut sometimes because he doesn't like take well to like being put by himself around a whole bunch of strangers. So he'll start freaking out. And his name's Aurelius, and it's crazy because he has like a warrior name.
Aurelius?
Yeah, like Marcus Aurelius.
That's strong.
Bro, I figured that he's gonna get challenged a lot in life. Like, have you ever heard the song Johnny Cash or by Johnny Cash called "A Boy Named Sue"?
No.
Listen to that
No.
song, and you'll understand why I named him Aurelius.
Aurelius is hard, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So,
No
like,
middle name, I bet.
actually, the
It's
middle name is fucking Leonidas.
Oh
So,
my god. So this guy's gonna be on 300 next year or something?
bro,
Or what,
he's gonna
dude?
be fist fighting 3-year-olds all the way to whatever age he goes and does it to, bro. He's gonna be a wild.
Bro, that's a strong ass name, dude.
I appreciate it, man. That's what I was trying to do something that's like, so A Boy Named Sue by Johnny Cash is basically like a dad names his son Sue to make him tough because everyone's gonna pick on him. So I did it like the reverse way. I'm like, I'm not gonna name him a girl name, right? I'll name him some masculine ass name so everyone's gonna try to challenge him. But we gonna see, right? Right now he's a crybaby, which is cool because he's 2. But
I was the softest kid growing up until I hit about probably 13. And then I
bro, it
was
would have been so much funnier if you would have said 30. He said I was the softest kid until I was
I'm not even 30 yet. Dog. What are you talking? How could I have said that, dude?
What? What?
Yeah, he and Boo are both 29.
I've been 29 for a couple years. I'm not gonna flex.
I am
I actually
29.
aged down.
I
Yeah,
am
bro.
29 right now.
I'm actually only 16. Y'all are fucking her with the fucking kid. This
Damn,
is
dog.
fake. This is fake. Rip it off.
Can you imagine? This is AI, and it's like, I seen that the other day, and I was like, whoa, dude.
What, AI tattoos?
No, it was basically how AI is so close to being there already, where the girl's like, I'm gonna show you how you don't know what part of this is AI. And then all of a sudden she like, and the whole background was gone. And then she was like, and this is also AI. And then all of a sudden, an airplane that was like flying wasn't really there. And then it was like, which ship is AI? And then whatever one you guess was obviously gonna be wrong. It was just crazy, bro, that she did this through like 8 different scenes back to back to back, and it was just like everything was fucking AI. You can't tell anymore.
He is. That's so cute.
Hola. She's just here
Hola.
for the Drake.
She's like, let me get this tea, dude.
To answer Snapdragon for the AMA part, he said, Jesse, I may have missed it. What's coming up next for Crypto Congress and what's the long-term plans? So right now we're revamping everything. Yeah, absolutely. Great question. I wish that everyone would ask me these questions so I don't look so like fucking bouncing off the walls all the time. But no, to answer that question, what we're doing right now is we're revamping everything to make sure that everything's focused on our initial branding, right? So when we first started our coin, we did it and we did some like AI generated like Trump, like young Trump, and then we switched it over to like a Vance, and then we realized that like we don't want to be portrayed as like a government entity, right? So we wanted to get away from men in suits. So we were like, well, what's the next best thing? Because our mission goal never changed, but we wanted to have our own identity versus having an identity of, the United States Congress. So that's where our alpha animals came in, and you guys have probably seen, all of our alpha animals getting dropped in our gifts and stuff like that. That's because we have, the website being updated, our NFTs, that are going to be coming out later, which, is fucking me giving you like a long-term preview, right? I don't want to like put my foot in my mouth. We're getting everything developed with the game to where we're able to add communities into it, and make it monetized for everybody, making sure that everything's working thoroughly from the monetization process to being able to put things on the website for the servers. Lots of different implementations as far as that stuff is concerned. As far as fuck it, I'll just say what I was talking to one of my other devs with today. KP, don't fucking hate me, buddy. I love you. You're one of the hardest working people I have on my team, and thank you for everything. So one of the things that we were talking about is RWV, right? You guys have all heard of RWA, right? Real world assets. So we're trying to get like real world value. And so what I mean by that is we're going to have people that are like teaching about Forex. We're going to have people teaching about how to become successful in real estate. We're going to have people that are talking about how to become successful just in investing in general. We're going to have, a lot of alpha and elite human beings, from all walks of life. And I'm just listing a few. I mean, you could use your imagination, and that's what our organization is essentially trying to become. So the growth, enormous right now. Honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better time for everything to happen. Like, I'm glad that the market's not going berserk, like going to like 130,000 on Bitcoin and shit like that. Cause like for me, that would mean that I am limited in my time, right?
Yeah.
I have to hurry up and get everything fucking done. Right now, while it's all stagnant, scary, choppy, in a range, I got time to be able to work. And then once everything starts pumping, now everybody that's involved right now monetarily and, shit, just intellectually, right, is going to be paid out well. You know what I mean? Like, with me being involved in Lotto, with you guys being involved in Congress, you know what I mean? We're early as fuck. Like all of us and both of our projects are extremely early. This bull run has been a lot different than most. And, not to get off track with, answering your question, but I do want to be able to come back to what I'm about to say. So I'm going to just drop a little seed. You said you don't know what happened with the markets earlier. You saw the markets go crazy earlier. It was actually, and we'll talk about this after, but it was actually when Trump was, when Trump was reading the tariffs. And, I watched a really good YouTube describing on why that happened. So after,
I'll be honest, I kept up with it, but it was just, how it's unexpected. Like you expect it, but you don't know how the market reacts, right? And so when it dropped, it was like, what just happened? Oh, that's what happened, right? I think it's important because I think a lot of backdoor resources were going through that direction. I think it's actually bullish.
oh, it
And
is.
I think that's exactly what the markets do. I'll give you an example this morning. Tesla down $15 pre-market, closed, I think, up $15 at one point, right? That's a $30 swing. And I got Tesla calls for June 18, 350 strike, bro. Each one of them bad boys is worth like over 6K now, right? So the markets are funny like that, bro. I look at it like it's a very simple philosophy. You buy when you're fearful, and you are able to trim when the celebration is on.
Yeah, you
Right?
you don't full blast, bro. You don't if you have $1,000, and this is what people mean, like to add on to what Ghost is saying. If you're investing, right, and I don't know how much money you have, that's okay, right? And Arn, I'm not, I don't know how to say your
It's
name.
hard.
Yes,
Hard.
Arn. Yes, we will be someone will be teaching Forex. So you don't want to throw all your money in. So let's say you have $1,000. Let's say you have $100. Doesn't fucking matter what the total is. And let's say that you want to throw money into Ethereum. Okay. Bitcoin. Doesn't matter what it is. Take 10% of your money. So if it's $100, take $10. Buy in right here. See what happens in a day. See what happens in 2 days, right? Does the price keep shooting up, right? You could dollar cost average up or you could dollar cost average down. It doesn't fucking matter. But if it goes down and then you throw another $10 in, now that price just takes in half. So now instead of having $1 or $10 at 90,000, right? If you bought into 85,000, now all of your positions are worth 87.5. If that makes sense. Instead of being at 85 or being at 90, it kind of combines that down. So those things are always fucking huge. And you
Yeah,
can go all the way down.
I do the 10, 20, 30, 40. So I
Okay.
do 10% of my investment of what I'm willing to put in. When it drops, I do 20%. So I DCA down. And then now, if it goes down even further, I do 30% because now I have an opportunity to reduce it, dead smack in the median of the middle of them. And then at that point, that's it. I got my line in the sand, 40%. I want to tell people why I do this, right? If you just do 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, your average doesn't get reduced that much unless the price is reduced that much. But if you do 10, then 20, then 30, which is like your first two investments combined, then the last one's a 40 chunk, you actually reduce your median quicker and more efficiently that I've found. So I've always done 4 buy-ins, 10, 20, 30, 40. And
Genius.
yeah, and for me, if it takes off and I only got 10%, whatevs, bro, I'm happy. If it takes off after I put the 20 in, I'm happy, But more times than not,
It
you get
doesn't
that
do it like that. Yeah.
opportunity to get the full
Yeah.
in, and then that's my line in the sand. However, I have a trade philosophy. So anytime I'm trading on things and I bring in resources, I always fill up my trading wallet. And then the extra left over, I evenly distribute to my conviction plays, my
Yeah.
long term. And that way I'm also reducing it, even if the price is up since when I bought it, I'm still reducing it because it's profits that I'm reducing it with. So it takes your average down even if the chart is blitzing. And that to me has always been huge. You feel me?
Yeah.
Huge.
No, absolutely. Snapdragon, yeah, absolutely. And honestly, prop firm trading is really just risk management. Any type of trading that you're going to do, whether it's spot trading, whether it's options, um, it's really just about risk management and the size of the account that you have. You know what I mean? People are quick to try to complete the prop firm immediately with one or two trades, and then they get blown out of the water because they didn't read the rules and regulations saying, hey, you can't over leverage 10% or whatever prop firm that they're actually on. So yeah, we'll have people that help out with prop firms. I personally like to trade with my own money. And I think the prop firms are cool, but I like to trade with my own money because it gives you a little bit bigger sense of urgency with fucking up. Sorry for babies, but yeah, like it gives you a little bit more sense of urgency because let's say you have $1,000 account and you lose $100, that's 10%. You know what I mean? Now, if someone gives you $100,000 account on a prop firm, but you've never traded 1,000 of your own dollars, when you lose 10,000, you'll probably lose the prop firm account, but you're not actually learning what you're doing. And the whole point of trading is to be able to learn to create a strategy and a rhythm. You know what I mean? Because like the way that Ghost trades may be a little bit different than the way that I trade, and both of us could still be profitable, right?
Well,
You
you
only
hit
need
it
to
on the head. It's risk management, man. I mean,
yeah,
I think it doesn't matter what your philosophy is, doesn't matter how different our strategies are. You need to first be able to see it through. You can't see it through if you run out of money. Then you also have to be able to trust the process. So you got to be willing to start with, I'm consistency is key, right? That's the foundation of success. I say it every fucking show. For me, it was all about position size. If I think this one's gonna for sure be way good trade. I'm gonna go heavy here and I'm wrong. I just fucked off my whole account. So I would start with a very small position size. And I would even go lower and lower and lower until I felt nothing if it went up 20% or down 20%. If that didn't make me get excited, then I knew it would also not make me get angry. And then I mastered that proof of concept. So I'm like, all right, this number with this number with this data, I'm batting 78%. Great trading strategy. It works. Now I'm going to increase my position size. Up, I'm a little nervous again, and then I'll dribble back down a little bit. And until I get to a point where I'm not anxious or nervous, depending on the outcome, that's how I can compound. Because people don't understand, but to double your account 100%, it actually only takes less than 13 days, right? So if you're in the stock market, that's 2.5 weeks. You would double your account by just getting 5% every day, compounding it. That's how long it would take you, because that 5% increase every time.
And let me add
Massive.
to what you just said. So you said 100% increase. Now,
Yep.
we live in a world where things move so fast, right? Just 10 years ago, 100% increase would be fucking
Epic.
epic, right? And then people started making 1,000%,
Yeah.
10,000%, stupid shit on
Yeah.
stuff that doesn't even make any sense, like
Mhm.
meme coins that have no fucking value, no community, and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of influencers put a whole bunch of money into it, right? You know, different people are joining different cults. All these things are happening, but like,
5% a day, bro. That's
man,
100% over 13 days, bro.
if you just think about how much value that is, just doubling your money. Like, think about, that's like going to work. Let's say you get paid $20 an hour at work. What is that, like $1,000 a week or something like that? That's like getting paid $2,000 a week now.
Yep.
Imagine how happy you'd be if your boss was like, "Hey man, you know what? I really like the way that you're working. I'm gonna give you fucking $40."
Yeah. Well, because
But
you got to
people are
think,
not
man, that's why
satisfied.
this is the problem, though, too. Sometimes it's just being ill-informed. Like, no one really teaches you compound. No one talks about it. But again, you don't have to hit a grand slam. You can get a bunt single 5%. You would think 5% would take you at least 20 days to 100%, but no, that 5% is more the following day, and even more the following day, and even more the following day. Because if you got 5% the last day, I had this big ass whiteboard when I was going all in on trading, like fucking going nutso with it. And I called it brick by brick. Just need my 5% for my brick. And my goal was $1,000 every day. That was it. And I fucking laid a 13 bricks in a row, dog. Just like, oh my God, I'm doing it, bro. And then it would be one day, like I'll never forget this, bro. I had 13 days in a row where I hit $1,000. I was up 13 grand. And now, mind you, it was a Friday. Why? Because Monday was a holiday. So I worked, I traded Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then a full week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then the next week was Monday, Tuesday. I'm lying. It was 5 days, 5 days. And then there was a holiday on that Monday. So it was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I had 13 days in a row, up over 13 grand. And it was a Friday, bro. And I'm like I'm ready. Finish this week off, right? I'm gonna go 3 weeks in a row hitting my goal. And the trade went against me. It was options on the SPY. I was in calls. The trade got away from me. And instead of just like, fine, let me pick a new spot or let's just call it a day, in my mind, I'm like, I'm still up 13 grand. So I'm down like 3 grand, whatevs. I'm gonna go in heavier on this one. And I went in with like a $5,000 trade. And then I got eaten up. I was like, fuck, bro. Man, now I'm gonna go in with 8, because at the end of the day, that means I'm only down like 3 grand net negative on the last month. But even moreover, if I can just go up a little bit, I'll be back to even. I only need like $1 move on the spot. Like I'm just gonna run it. Like let's go. I see it now. I see it now. Wiped my whole shit out. And I
Yep.
was like, damn, bro, like you took one day to take away 13 days of work. Did you ever work for someone, bro? And then you get your check and then you just go, okay, I'm going to the casino. I'm going to just let that ride on. No, I would never have done that. So why did I just do that?
Yeah.
You have to learn these things. If I could tell you how crazy it was, bro, to understand one bad day would erase weeks of good work.
It's so disappointing when that happens.
It's so disappointing, but that's
Yeah.
where the discipline comes in, right?
Yeah.
That's when I finally had to understand, hold up. That's it. So if I'm going 5% on a day,
If you lose
whatever,
5%, that's it.
who
That's the day.
cares?
Just
Yeah.
done. Yep.
That's it.
Just
And
close the fucking book.
that's where you start kind of, you have to go through this shit, unfortunately. That's why when I was doing my crash courses, I was like, y'all could learn then live. I swear to God. Don't be me, you know? But
Yeah,
damn, bro. I'm getting another call. I'm so sorry.
you're good. My other rule when trading, and I consistently blow up my accounts, right? Especially with options. Um,
Risk management.
yes,
Risk
because
management.
I don't take more than 2 trades, right? Whether they're good or bad. So whenever I break those rules and I try to make my money back, I just completely get wrecked. And the other thing is me being confident in my levels and waiting for those to come, but then not locking in profits soon enough has also blown up my account multiple times.
So
So
there's two things though. Ready? Number one, you can't limit yourself to how many trades or maximum it. You just gotta, like you said, you gotta wait for this opportunity to
yeah,
present itself. I will go a day with no trades because my look didn't present itself. Oh well, I can't lose if I don't trade it. But also, a good trade and a bad trade is not measured by the outcome. I'm gonna say this again. It's not measured by the outcome. Did you execute what your plan was? So I find myself in a position to where I'm like, okay, this is my setup. The setup took place. This is my line in the sand to take my L. This is how I trim on the way out. Here's my levels. So I have my 5 minute confirmation comes in. It's confirmed it lost support. I'm going puts. Here's the next level of support. I'll trim half. Here's the next level of support. I'll trim half of that. Here's the next level of support. I trim everything but my 3 runners. That's it, right? And then once that happens, good trade. Other times it goes against me and I got to cut my loss because now that 5 minute candle that gave me confirmation, the very next candle closed above my line. And then that next 5 minute candle was my confirmation that it now reclaimed that support, which I thought would be resistance. It's not. My trade is no longer valid. I'm out. That's not a bad trade. I
Oh,
did exactly what I said I was going to do. That's a
yep,
fucking great trade.
yep.
Once I realized that, bro,
it's not the monetary gain from a
it's
good
not.
trade.
The
Yeah,
money will always add up in the long
yeah,
haul, or your
yep.
strategy doesn't work. Your proof of concept is wrong. That's all that is. If you're doing the same thing every single time and you're not profitable, that's
Better
that's not a
change
good
that shit
that's not a
up.
good
Yeah,
strategy. It's
you
just not
better
a good
change it
strategy.
up.
Right. But bro, how many times we go on a tear where we got 14, 15 trades in a row green all the time? So when you know that, bro, I'm like 85%. And I know it sounds crazy, but on in the New York Stock Exchange, bro, check my stats, bro. On everything I love, bro. Like I'm dead ass when I tell you, bro, I have a strategy. And I've been open with my strategy. I've given them open book, I tell them every time. I don't give you my plays because I don't want you buying in blind because you just think I'm the GOAT and then you take a L because you didn't have risk management. But I tell you what my setup is. I'll tell you when I'm in the midst of it, this is what I took and why. And that way you can learn it and understand it. And if it resonates and you understand it, you want to try it and it works for you, cool. But don't come to me being like, hey, it worked, good shit. Bro, that's you. You took it upon yourself to learn. You then applied. You pressed the button. So just like I don't want you throwing shade at me, homie, I also don't want you telling me I did that for you. That's you.
Yep.
You want the change, then you got to make it.
Yeah, trading is really about like trading taught me a lot about psychology. Like, before I traded, I was, a sales director. Basically, like all I did was do product development for a big ass company. And, I thought I knew psychology then because I'm teaching people how to sell and I'm telling them, what to say, what not to say, whatever. And, then I look at the charts and like the charts are moving based on, things that I can't control. And like I get really, really happy if I win, or I get really, really pissed off when I lose. And I realize that I'm making, you know, good or bad plays based on my emotions, right? And the better I got at trading, the less emotions that I had, and I acted more like a robot. And I even act more like a robot now in real life,
Yep.
because of the psychology of it. Because I'm a lot better when I'm cool, calm, and collected all the time than if I'm fucking like,
You did what I did, bro. See, I've heard people say trading ruined my life. Trading taught me more about myself than I ever knew.
Yeah.
I thought I was the most generous human to walk earth, bro. Get my shirt off my back, bro, all day, dog. Get my boxers off my nuts. No, I'm playing. But I was generous. I'd give anything out to anyone, right? But then I'm in a trade and I'm greedy. The fuck? Like, why? I'm not a greedy guy. Why
Teaches
am I
you.
being so greedy? You know,
Yep.
like
It taught you
d-
were a
it
little
it
greedy.
taught me that I was a little bit, bro. Like,
Yep.
you know, I could be better, right? But also, how dare me get mad at myself when a trade goes south, right? How dare you beat yourself up, right? Well, I can't help it. That's what I'm doing to myself, right? Then it was like, well, look at you now. You just did a good trade, and you're over here banging your chest. You think you're him, bro. How could you get? How could you eliminate the emotion of being angry when it goes against you if you're celebrating every time you win?
Yo, you ever do this? Bro, I hit like 10 bands in a trade, and then I go and show my friends, they just work their ass off doing whatever they did for a month. I'm like, I still made more than you all this month yesterday, bitch. And then right after I
Humble
said that,
pie,
karma came back and just went shloop. Lost all that 10 the
humble
next day.
pie,
I'm like, he's like,
humble pie.
so how's your 10? How's your 10? How's your trading? Fuck you. Don't tell me
Hundred
nothing.
percent,
I don't want to hear shit. Pissed off.
bro.
That's so. Um, sorry. Another another trading advice that I got recently. Sorry, I'm like doing four
You
things at a time.
multitasking. You good? You good?
Yeah.
You're multitasking.
You know how we're like, we're feeling good about a good trade, and you take screenshots because it's like, oh, it's looking good, but I'm taking screenshots, but I haven't taken any
That's when you
profits.
trim.
Yeah, like don't do that. Just if you feel like you need to take a screenshot because the trade is so good, just trim, take profits, and then show it off. So
Let me tell you,
take yeah, take profits, not screenshots. That's the point.
that is the art of knowing when to trim.
Yo,
When
Yeah.
Kenny
you
said that he
want to
wants
take
to
a,
buy your Solana hoodie off you.
My other
who
hoodie
said
will be
that?
here tomorrow.
Kenny said he wants your specific hoodie. I'm just talking shit. He didn't say that. He said he wants a hoodie.
Kenny from the dead. Hi, Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny, dude, on my shit list, bro. Um,
Oops.
but no, honest to God, bro, like it's humble pie. If you want to get humble pie in this world, just trade. You know, I told this story. I'll give a brief one of it, but bro, I had four different trading strategies, okay, and I had them all above my PC, my screens. I had all my setup, and I said to myself all the time, bro, like I'm only trading if one of these show up. And one morning I'm waiting, and it's a Friday, and boom, here it is, bro. I got my trade set up. It's finally here, right? And then I'm in the middle of the trade, and it's going against me, and I'm like, damn, dude, I really feel like this is the one. You know what? Ahead of time, I didn't tell myself I'll average in on these options. They were ODTs, man, same day expiration. So I didn't have the mind state of I'm gonna DCA. It was just like this is my line in the sand, and I did it. And it was 100 calls, and it was going against me, but it still was valid. And I was like, fuck, dude, because of theta decay, because there was only like an hour and a half left in a day, the price action was still fucking perfect, bro. It was just starting to deteriorate. So I said, fuck, another 100 calls, lowered that shit. I'm like, now I don't even need that much. Still going against me, bro. I'm like, oof. Again, price. I think at the time, SPY was like, I want to say like 355 or something, or 345 or something. It was right around a psychological level at the time, but it was holding it, bro. So I'm like, I'm done. I'm doing it. One more, 100 calls. So now I'm in 5 grand and I have 300 calls.
Jesus
And
Christ.
and lo and behold, bro, I got that green candle of like, right? And I was like, oh my God. Instantly hit refresh on my PC, bro. 13 grand. I was like, eject. Homie sold all 300. I'm like, I'm him.
Let's
Homie, I'm
go.
him. I ran to the
Yeah.
house. I'm like, look at you, man. I'm telling you, I'm him, right? I'm like,
I'm the
come out in the
man.
garage. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I'm like, I'm him, homie. I ran to the garage. I was like, see, walking in this bitch. I get over. I move my mouse,
I
bro.
own this bitch.
I own it, bro. There's no better trader out there than your boy Ghost, homie, right? I moved the mouse, dog. Bro, that candle that I'm referencing was like fucking this big. Like Egon's pecker. And then it was like my pecker, the next one. No, I'm playing. I'm just playing. Egon's
Fucking
packing.
Egon
Trust me, I can
catching
tell.
strays for no.
Um,
Oh shit!
Again, for all those families listening, we apologize for the language.
My kids don't care. They say
I'm
it all.
totally, I'm
Also,
totally
please
lying.
stop sharing our DM photos on the screen.
I'm Man, you Italian. I know you hung, cuz. But no, listen. The candle was seriously like a fucking like a cuticle, homie, to like a finger, dog, of what happened after that. And it was like, I guess pals spoke and like, like all of a sudden, bro. And I was just like, oh my God, what are these even? I'm in the money right now. Why did I sell them all? Oh my God, no.
Always lead runners.
Bro, I have these rules in my brain, dog. Here's what happened. Emotionally, I was down $5,000 on that trade.
13 grand.
I was down $5,000 and it was now worth 13 grand. That's an 18 grand swing with 8 grand of profit. At the time would have been my biggest one trade ever. And then, bro, this shit went up like $7 in the last hour and I just watched it. I couldn't even jump back in. I couldn't even like double dutch it. I just kept watching it and I'm like, one call was worth $8. That's 8 grand.
That's crazy.
$240,000 is what the 300 contracts would have amounted to. And if I'd have kept one of them motherfuckers, it was 8 grand. Like I didn't
That's
sell
crazy.
200 and now I have 100 left, which is profits.
Yeah.
I didn't sell 275 of them. I sold them all, dog, just full clip out. And I swear to God on my life, bro, I went from I'm him, dog, to a little bitch. I was like, my wife
You
came
pay
out.
for
Like a
it, man.
little bitch for making
Bro,
13 grand.
Dude, my
Yeah.
wife came out and she's like, what the fuck? What happened? Why is your mood? I'm like, look. She's like, I thought that's good. I sold them all, dude. She's like,
Yeah.
well, why'd you do that? You fucking think I know? Oh my God, why?
Like, I wish I knew.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, why? She's like,
Yeah.
yo, for real, dog, I can't with you, dog. You're bipolar today, dog.
Green
The
is
high,
green, baby.
The low, the high, the
Yeah.
low. Get the fuck out of the office. Get away from me. And I was like,
That's why I tell people green is green.
but bro, like, I'm already beat up. Why do you uppercut me, babe?
Yeah.
I got out the house. I was like, I fucking sprinted to the end of the street. I was like,
Look how fast his legs moved.
then I got back. I was like, motherfucker. I swear to God, bro. But I looked in the mirror and I was like, look at you. You just made 8 bands today. You
Yeah.
little spoiled bitch. Look
Yeah.
at you, dog. You are
That's that greed.
disgusting, bro.
Greed.
Not only are you disgusting, bro, but like you don't even have a grasp over your emotions. Mr. fucking calm, collected, and cool. You ain't shit right now. Look at you, bro. I was beating up my inner
Yeah.
warrior, bro. But I needed that.
The inner warrior.
I had to take a break, cuz I was like, this ain't for me. This ain't for me, bro. If I can get that,
He was doing
fucked
some
up,
shadow
it's
work.
not
Yeah.
for me, bro. But I realized it. That's when I realized what over leverage is.
Yeah.
I didn't want the $5,000 L, so of course, as soon as it was 13 grand, I'm out. But I also
Yeah.
realized every rule went out the window because on my board, every trade I have was actually still active when I full clipped. There was no sign of why I'm leaving this trade. There was no reason. It was just the money.
Emotions,
That's
bro.
when I knew. That's when I knew, bro. That was the biggest sign for me to go. You only trade with money that you don't get excited like that when it's perfect trade. And even if it goes down, you don't even get angry.
Bro, that's why there's two ends of the
that
spectrum.
level. Yeah.
Logic, emotion.
Emotion.
Yeah.
Bro, I think I have
Masculinity, femininity. Right? That's why male and females always butt heads with certain things until there's a compromise in the middle, right? You got to have that magnet, you know what I mean? That lets you click instead of fucking pushing away.
100%.
Yeah, man.
I think the art of
You said it
emotion,
like a fucking Italian. I tell you, the fucking art is the
the
fucking
fucking
pepperoni on the
you
fucking
know,
pizza.
Pepperoni.
the fucking
Retard.
you know. It was
You fucking call Johnny, I tell you.
it was an eye opener though, that even though I thought I had a grasp over my emotions, I did not. And it taught me that, we say it's emotion, which it is. It's an absolute emotion. But the trick to being able to be ahead of your emotion is really the position size. You're not going to get upset or angry if you lose 20 bucks. Okay, then start there and
See, size
compound.
always matters. So whenever a female tells you that it doesn't, it always
It's true.
matters, even in
It's
trading.
true. It's unfortunately true. And in Egon's case, we've had some phone calls. I got a guy to help him get a reduction because every girl he's with is like, I'm not even gonna let you do anything but just the tip.com. So I got you, Egon. Don't worry. I'm gonna give you the doctor's number. They're gonna reduce your shit so you can finally go all in like we're playing poker on Friday.
Yes,
Oh,
that.
yeah, that could have
Mhm.
went south real fast. They go all in there with the reduction, and we got a big
Can
bada
somebody
boom.
say
Forget about
chef's
it.
kiss?
I
Got that.
redeemed
Somebody
myself,
say
right?
I don't know about that. We're-
it.
You got to
Yeah.
drive me to the
I
doctor's though.
didn't
I
totally
can
redeem
barely walk
myself.
as it is.
He
That's
said he
it.
left the doctor's and he could barely walk.
Yeah,
He
I
gets
tried
Yeah.
a
to save you. I said you
colonoscopy.
gotta drive me. I can barely walk as it is. Oh,
Oh, oh, oh. Is that
Yo,
what
and
give
you're
me one
doing
that's
that
second.
workout?
Let me check my dog downstairs. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
.com.
Peter, are you Spider Man? You're Spider Man.
Spider-Man?
Peter Park. What's
Peter
your name?
Parker, is that you?
Yeah.
I knew
Peter
it. You could totally see it.
Peter Parker Spider Man. Can you show them your webs?
Whoa,
He's
whoa.
so
Oh, he
cute.
got
Can
me.
you take it? Can you take it off? I can barely talk with this on my mouth.
You got
How
him.
do you get it off of me?
The webbing. You got it, Ghost. Here, let me try.
Help him. Say,
I
I'm
can't even get
Peter.
my camera back on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you. Oh my God, I couldn't even get.
Oh my God, you got him, Peter.
He's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Please, whatever you do, don't web me ever again when I'm on here, okay? That
Did
was
you hear
scary. I
that?
couldn't see.
Say okay. I got it. I got it.
Oh my God, I love it. How old is
He's 3.
3?
And Peter Parker parody Spider-Man. That's so cute, Monkey.
Peter Parker parody Spider-Man AF.
Yes. There's a lot of spider people in my
AF.
house. AF, yes. Oh, sorry. Sorry, my bad.
It's
How
okay, I
could I?
got you.
How
I got
could
you.
I?
I
I
thought
can
he was
hear
gonna come up
NFTs
with
being
like,
created.
I thought Jesse was about to be like,
Oh, you want me to
yeah,
bring the
where
dog?
is it?
I'll
Yeah.
bring
Show
I'll
us
bring
her
it.
belly.
Wait,
All
is
right,
there a
hold on.
puppy?
Hold on. Yeah, I'll do it. Fucking hold on.
No,
Do you have
not
a puppy
yet.
already?
No. Do you think I could do
Oh,
that quick? Schnoop. Hold on, wait. Just
I'm back
what's that
on
song? That
camera.
dive in song?
Do you have
um,
gloves, Jesse?
You said what?
Did you get gloves?
Bro, these are God's gloves right here. Of course I got gloves. What the fuck you think I'm from?
God's close.
Yo, you see her face? Her shit started getting red. Look at
she's
she don't
like,
got no
no,
blush
you
on. That's
need them.
regular blush.
Dude, we had cats, our Bengals. We did 2 litters with our Bengals, bro. And growing up, my stepdad used to breed Dalmatians. So growing up, we had
So
a
cute.
boxer. Yep, we had a boxer that delivered. And we kept one of them. Such a cute purebred boxer, AKC certified, cute. Um, that was the first time I was around a litter. And then yeah, our Bengals, we did deliver twice. We actually have a son from each litter. So they're brothers from 2 different litters. Same mom, same dad, but
It's crazy.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
dope, dog.
let me go get potato real quick. I got you.
Yeah, get her.
Potato, bro. Potato is my name right there. I love it.
So cute.
I wish I could see the memes a little bigger. I can't really see what they are.
The what?
The
Oh,
memes, is that sushi?
the emoji. I can't see.
Is that me, Loki?
Monica, what are you implying?
Is that
Explain yourself.
blackface, dog? Is that blackface?
It looks like it's me, but I don't want to instigate.
I think
Oh
that's
my
blackface,
God.
dude. I think that's
Here,
blackface.
let's try a green one.
Oh, she keeps popping it back up. She wants us to see blackface, huh?
Oh, that's her, huh? She's got. Oh, wow, Monica.
She's got
on
admin
the
rights.
stage.
She's got admin rights. This my
Crazy.
jam right there, though, dog. Right there. Yeah, that's my jam, dog. That's me, dog.
That
That's
is
really
you.
cute.
That legit is you. Yes.
I like that,
love-
dog. I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh, she
Shout out
has
to the
like
Twitch
soft,
fam.
fluffy. She does.
Hi! Look at
Oh,
the puppy. Look
hello,
at the puppy. Where's the belly? Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh.
Oh, poor baby.
Is that like a Chihuahua pug? Oh, looks like a cute little mix of the two.
That's a fluffy Frenchie.
Is that a little Chihuahua pug?
Yeah, I'm about to go
Fucking
put her
kid.
ass back downstairs though, so she doesn't get this shit all over me. She about to get all
She's
this
just
all over me.
leaking the amniotic fluid like nothing.
Oh, it's gross, bro. I think it's
Speak
on
to
my
her
pants now.
nicely. Don't say that. Be nice to her.
You nasty, rotten, beautiful thing.
She's like wagging her
My
tail.
nostrils flared when I said it. I tried to get serious.
I think it's so funny, bro, how it is, man. Like these dogs, bro, you could say the nastiest, meanest shit to them, but if you say it in a sweet tone, they're all wagging and
Oh, they're like,
shit.
oh
He's
my
like a cute
god.
little Ewok, dude. You guys remember Ewoks?
Yeah.
We remember Ewoks. Forget about it.
Forget
My
about
favorite
said
so
it.
yeah.
far is bears.
I said yeah, but I don't even know what that is. It's from
What?
Star
Oh,
Wars or
are
something?
you like Parker? You never seen Star Wars, huh?
Never.
All right, I'm gonna put her down real quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
Return of
Wait,
the
wait,
Jedi.
don't do that, dog.
That's a good movie.
She's young, dude. Put her down, dude.
Oh,
Hey,
she's
Jesse.
carrying children.
Yeah, Jesse, you dark son of a gun, dude. Or as Monica would say, you blackface son of a gun, you know? Jesus.
Oh man, if I had a nickel for the amount of times I've heard Monica say that one, huh?
Yeah, she called me a dark dope live, bro.
Wait, what? Another
what
one
I
of them
said.
late April Fools jokes.
That's what I said, dude. April Fools! Hey, you want to know the
Fuck, man.
context behind that? Monica's like, I have never said that. Stop.
Right?
In the name of law. No, Monica would never say that. I love
What
Monica.
has she never said?
She called me a dark dope once time on live. A dark dope.
Mima.
No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop making this shit up, guys. April Fools again, dude. She would never say that. I love you, Monica.
Before
if
somebody goes and harasses her.
That's what I'm saying. I'm realizing, like, there is 603 collectively watching right now. Let me be a little
Yeah.
clear. You guys ready for this story though, dude? Why I keep doing this April Fools? My homie. Whoa.
We don't want to see that.
Bro, you out here, and you're happy to see us, I see you said, huh? He even nutted all over his pants over here, dog.
Bro, she really got that nasty ass shit on my pants, bro. What the fuck?
Wow.
Why?
For those
What
of
did you
you that are,
expect? Put a towel under her.
for those just tuning in, he had a dog up here. When he said bitch, he was referring to his Frenchie, and it's amniotic fluid that's leaking on his pants. He's not happy to see Egon, I promise.
Ugh, it's so gross. It's so gross, bro. I'm not gonna be a good doctor. I'm gonna fuck up.
Nah, you got this, bro.
Bro, I'm just gonna yoke him out. Just
So, bro, I thought they couldn't deliver because of their birth canal, dog. Are you sure you can get them babies out of there?
Yep. You just gotta you gotta open them up a little bit. I gotta go in there and pull them out. I can't let it like she can't push them out naturally. It says that if so, I know that there's supposed to be 6 babies because of the ultrasound or whatever, right? So if each baby takes longer, if each baby takes more than an hour to come out, then I got to rush her to the vet. But there ain't no vet, so we can't let that happen. Crazy, bro. But I'm about to change my pants real quick, so I'm gonna take the camera off because that shit's gross.
Keep it on. Egon, come on, brother.
I'm sorry, I've been trying to practice your voice so I could sound like you. Wait, if you're not available to host, so people won't think, when the camera's off, they'll be like, that's not Ghost. Be like, yeah, watch this.
I'm trying to practice your voice. Like, I didn't even try to pretend I was your voice. Like, it's so bad.
Nope. It's all good. I got you.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking Egon.
Oh, man.
Oh, we're live right now?
Oh, damn it. Keep forgetting. Still recording.
Oh my god, bro.
What did you say, Monica? Read the last comment now. Oh my god.
Oh my
Mother.
god. Do not pop
Mom.
that one on the screen. The family show.
Yeah, we're gonna get banned.
Yo, I'm fucking
Motherfuckers.
dead. I'm fucking
Monica. Oh, hey, Jesse, what are you doing on this Monday night?
Monica said, dude, you're wearing pajamas. Are those gray sweats? Let me in there, please.
bro. Holy shit. I think tears are coming out of my eyes. I'm laughing so hard. Holy
Ghost,
shit.
what did you say? You want to see Grey's Anatomy? Are they Grey's pajamas? Oh, that's
Okay.
funny.
She said I'm old, not dead.
I'm old, not dead.
Monica.
She doubled down. I'm old, not dead.
What's wrong?
Yo. That's awesome.
She's the best, bro. She is the best, bro.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's fucking awesome.
Oh, man.
I'll come on here in like July 4th. I'll have an American Speedo on. Ghost will do it. We'll just stand here and we'll just host the show. Or just like this. We'll have to try to stand still.
Bro, if I come up here in a Speedo on me, and no one will ever come and grab a camera again, bro. Just, they'll be like, fuck. I'm not
Boo's gonna beat your ass. What are you talking about?
No, to
Oh,
be
you guys
fair,
ready for that?
he didn't
Remember-
say it had to be Speedo only. Like, he could be in a full, like, tuxedo, Speedo over it. Just be
That's-
patriotic about it. That's all.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, where are your guys' heads at?
Come on.
Apparently in Speedos. Oh, this head. Well, this head is
Hey-o!
bro, I was on Saturday doing the live stream and we were like joking about me taking my shirt off, right? And I came out here to I think I grabbed my vape or something. And my wife's like, "You're not gonna really take your shirt off, are you?" I was like, "No, dude, I'm not gonna really take my shirt off."
With the chancla ready.
Yeah, I'd be like, God damn, man. Apparently she thinks I'm a hot piece of ass that's gonna fucking
Yo, you say a
take
chancla?
my shirt off.
What
dude.
is that? That sounds like food.
What is it? Oh,
What-
no, it's
what-
like
What?
What is a
Sherpa?
chancla?
it's like when you take
Chancla?
your
The
slides
sandal?
off. Like
Oh,
it's
bro, I thought that was like a
Hispanic-
burrito or something. I was
No.
like,
Hispanic,
bro, she ready with your burrito. I was like, why?
You're
I
like
would have took the
thinking of
shirt
like
off.
a
I would have been like, let me get that burrito.
chalupa or whatever.
Yeah, bro. Tell me why, Parody. You're gonna probably
Chancleta.
crack up at this. I used to call it.
king of the food kingdom in Wakanda.
Wait,
I thought it was called a charcleta.
Charcleta?
I was like, yo,
Chancleta?
hey, don't make me take off the charcleta, fool. I used to say that shit and I thought I was so funny. And someone's
That's
like,
like
what
so
are you trying to say?
Rican.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they're like, what are you trying to say? And I was like the charcleta.
La chancleta. Yeah.
They're like, it's not charcleta, bro. I was like, what is it?
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Chancla.
Yeah, chancla. Yeah, see?
Chancla.
There's
Yeah.
no lepe in it. Ash remembers that one, I think, dude.
She
It's
told me
chancleta.
once.
You eat
Ask him how
chancla
he
ice
says
cream?
sandal.
I was so embarrassed, bro. I said that for like 5 years, you guys. And
Chancla?
nobody corrected me. I called it a
Chancleta?
charcleta. I called it a charcleta. I don't know why. I was like, hey,
Wait.
don't make me take the charcleta off, fool. Like all racist and shit. And
What, a
for 5
sandal?
years, 5 years, nobody fucking corrected me. And I'm laughing. One time I said that shit and the person was not okay with it. Like, what are you trying to say? And I did that. I grabbed my slide off and I was like, the charcleta, fool. And she was like,
La
first off, it's a
chancleta.
chancla. Okay. Second off, don't be fucking acting like you know it. I was like,
What?
my bad.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Hablas inglés?
5 years, nobody fucking corrected me, bro. Food, like, that's like people that'll sit there and talk to you for an hour and you get in the car and you have a fucking booger and you're just like, yo, dog, just
yeah.
tell me I got a fucking booger, bro. Why
That's
would you
just
so
snot rocket
fucking
right on their
around?
lap.
Yeah.
Just hit him with the.
It's just so wrong. Like, if I got something going on, tell me, bro. Why would you let me keep doing it? That's crazy.
Yo, get out the car. We just spoke for an hour. Why don't you tell me I got a booger?
I swear to God, dog.
It's still there, sir.
It's still there.
What did he say? Chancleta?
It's still there.
Peter started saying chancleta. Thank you.
Oh my God, I love it. I love him. I love him already.
Praise
He's
be
like,
God.
chancleta.
Oh my God, 5 years
Oh,
plus,
that's
bro. I
funny.
said that shit, bro. Have you guys ever seen that dude that does the workouts? The homie that does the workouts?
Like,
Who?
like back in the day, Richard Simmons.
Ashton
Like
Hall?
current.
No, he does these
V-shred
workouts,
dude.
but he does them in like a essay mato, right? So he's like, what is he has one where he's like the dance to his workout. He's like, you're gonna step, drop the deuce, you're gonna step, drop the deuce, and you're gonna slide full, like no, like full. And he's like he's going around helping everybody. What is it?
What is that?
Another one.
What
What?
is it?
That's
Hold
another
on, here you
design,
go.
baby. It's
Another
another
what?
design. Hi there. I want to give you money for a design.
Oh, this motherfucker out here cashing it.
Yeah,
Okay,
bro.
Aw.
I'll be getting those left and right.
Get paid.
unbelievable. I'm gonna look it up. P-Dub, you're gonna die, bro.
What?
He
Oh
does
yeah.
he does every single like, notable move, but he
That's so
does it,
fucking
and then he's
funny.
like directing the whole, class of people, and they're all like, oh, okay, elbows up, okay, cool. Okay, oh, I gotta find this shit, dog.
Yeah, send it to me.
You're gonna fucking go nutty, bro.
Bro, the dude that I've been laughing at the most recently is Andrew Schultz.
Oh, he's great.
Oh, he's
Bro,
hilarious. Yeah.
He's great.
that
He's
motherfucker.
like top 3 right now for me, dog.
Bro, he's so funny. Oh
He
my
I was
is.
god.
gonna say
He is.
something, but it's like so bad, so I'm just like not gonna say it. But
One of
you
his
know what?
jokes.
Well,
You know what I was gonna say. Go
now you
something.
I
have to
think
say
so.
it.
No, no, no.
I think so,
Ghost
dog.
knows me so well. No. Well, I'll say it later.
Bro, he's so good. And I feel like he does that shit. I feel like that's him. Like he's just
Yeah.
talking there. His delivery is so fucking smooth. The way he comes back and brings it back, the way he ties it all into real events. Like current event dude, man. Yeah, I like
Relatability is the only reason that comedy's funny. Oh my god, Theo Vaughn. Yes.
yes,
Oh, he's
Theo
yes,
so
Vaughn.
hilarious.
yes,
Dude, have you ever heard
yes.
him talk to what's that one the Vietnamese guy's name? Or I don't know what the fuck he is.
The
The little
dog
Asian guy?
yeah, from Hangover or whatever guy. That
Bro.
one?
No, it's not the same one. Is that the same one? No, it's not the same one.
Oh
See,
no,
that's
it's
how
the
you're
one with the
racist.
little
He
mustache.
is
I know
racist. Look at they said blacks can't be racist. Racism.
No, turn your finger the other way.
no, keep letting him do that. He's pointing at the chat right now. It's awesome.
Oh,
He doesn't know his mirror's on.
Like that. Yeah.
oh shit. Oh, look at here, both of them. Fuck it. Both of them.
I don't say that.
Oh
No.
my god, dude.
No. Never.
No, I have seen that one though.
Bro, you
There's
know,
another one.
Parker
Fuck,
hit me
why
up
do I
and
keep
called me
getting
a fucking
calls?
dago.
What? Me?
I said, yeah, you called me a dago the one day.
No, I called you a WAP, a W O.
Yeah, WAP without papers. Yeah,
Without.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Equally as good.
He called me
Awesome.
a beaner though. It was okay.
All right, to be fair. Okay.
Yeah.
Bobby
All right.
Lee. Yes.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee. Oh my god. The dude was like he's like, yeah, you know, I was telling my friend that I had a Chinese friend. And then Bobby Lee was like, so do you not know where I'm from? He's like, I don't know, like one of those Chinese
One of those
countries.
Chinese places.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Vietnamese. I'm Vietnamese. No, bro, the one where he's with that one heavy set dude that does oh, what's his name? He has a black nutcracker, but he called it Cat Williams. He's like, yeah, man, I was at
Oh.
Home Goods the other day and got myself a Cat Williams, like a Christmas one. And he's like, a Christmas Cat Williams? He's like, yeah.
That's fucked.
And it was on sale too. And he's like, what do you mean, like a Cat Williams Christmas thing? Bro, what you mean? It was like a Cat Williams, like man, here, show him the video, And he's like, oh, you're not joking. He's like, no, that ain't Cat Williams. Come on, dog. Tell me that ain't Cat Williams, man. He's like, it's a black nutcracker. And he's like, but it looked like Cat, but that's Cat Williams.
Just because it was black?
Bro, it's so good. And then low key, you see it, you're like, I mean,
Oh my god.
I get it.
I get it. Yeah, you're like, I can
Okay.
actually kind of see it. He seems like he's someone that makes shit up, but really they're like real experiences.
He's funny.
know?
He's a funny motherfucker,
What's the
dude.
one he said about his he was like, yeah, man, I used to have a friend that was oh yeah, he's like, we used to have this friend, man, and he used to always throw up gang signs. And so, they would beat his ass. Like he constantly getting his ass beat, man. Like every time he walked up, he throwing up signs and shit. And yeah, it turned out he was just deaf. He was throwing up sign language. Sign language.
Oh, that's good.
Yo, that's so
It's
fucked.
just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
That's so fucked.
He's like, for 3 years. But yeah, it turned out he was actually just deaf. He was throwing up the sign language. And I think that was on the Rogan show, dog. Joe Rogan was like, turned out
Holy
he was
shit.
fucking just throwing up sign language.
Literally
bro.
after this, I'm probably not going to do any designs, and I'm just going to look up Theo Von and Andrew Schultz.
What are
Hey,
you
I
talking
gotta-
about? You're birthing some puppies.
Yeah, I'm going to do it the whole
Oh
time.
man, I gotta
I'm going to try
find
to ease her pain
Yeah.
with some jokes.
Dogs love English.
Hey, what's up, fool workout?
What's up, fool? Okay.
And it's by Cholo Fit. Hold on, I gotta show y'all this, man. Okay, hold on, you guys. Fuck that. Give me a second. I'm putting this on the screen because this is too.
Oh yeah, broadcasted from the other one. Jesse, are you a fellow Paisan or was Parody just trying to assume?
No, I'm fucking Sicilian as fuck, bro. I'm Sicilian and Norwegian. So
I
I'm
wasn't
tall.
sure with the Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah, I had to, bro. I had
Lovely.
to. I had to give some good stoic fucking value. So whenever he complains about it, I could just be like, "Your name's fucking Aurelius." All right,
That's
fuck
awesome.
out of here. Go do something that's painful. No, listen, a great book to read or to listen to on Audible, if you never have, it'll literally change your perception on a lot of shit, is Marcus Aurelius Meditations. It kind of like it was not supposed to be like a book. It was more like his journal. And, you know, he went through, you know, his life and his experiences, and he explains why he felt certain ways in things and like how he became or like how he made like his stoic principles of stuff. And like, honestly, from a dude that's from 1 AD, that's pretty crazy when you think of some of the shit that he went through. Like, he's like telling you how like it's okay that he had to watch, or like that 2 of his fucking sons died, you know what I mean, in his life. And he's like walking over here on horseback or riding on horseback and like walking hundreds of fucking miles to go and fucking chop people's heads off, bro. Dude's a savage. But it gives you like perception of like the things to appreciate in life.
All right, don't hate me, but I have to show you this, and I want to come back to this book you're talking about. You guys, P-Dub, you're about to cry, cuz.
Okay.
This is just too good, bro. All right, I got it, I think. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we all know there's a lot of Cholo workout videos out there, but this one is gonna have you like, damn, homie, that's what's up. You know, this is Cholo Fit with Creeper. The first one we're gonna get started with, Cholo squats. If you're locked up or you're at your homie's barbecue and it's time to represent with your clica for a photo, then you go like this, You go left foot, pointed forward like this, right foot, pointed to the right in that direction. Feel how down you are for your homies. And then we're literally gonna take it down. Okay, squat down, bend the knees, keep your back straight, hands on the knees, chin up, feel the power, Now we bring it back up. All right, boom, homie, feel that burn, represent. We're gonna move to Cholo metric, all right, and this one is a resistance workout. I'll need a volunteer. Hey, OG, come up here, homie. Right here, we're gonna do a resistance workout where if I have pleito with somebody, like, hey, fool, like, you've been talking papas about my lady. I don't really like that right now. So right now, I'll put my chest up on you, like I'm about to throw down, and then you get the resistance right there. You see? You already feel it. You feel it down here in your gluteus muscle or whatever, and down to the calves. No disrespect, Jesus. It's just a workout. You know, I got mad respect, homie. All right? Maybe a minute, because longer than that, then you really start to fight. And it's a trip, because people come up to me and say, hey, Creeper, Cholo Fit, it changed my life. One time this fool came up to me and say, hey, fool, like I did Cholo Fit and my gluteus, is sore. And I said, hey, fool, like, don't be telling me like that in public, you know, because who's like the one that I teach a class will be like, damn, was that fool like ramming that fool or what, you know? All right, hey, now we move on to the next stage of the workout, which is cardio, homie, with running and getting the heart rate going. And we'll get that started with a Be Trucha workout. So be trucha, homie. Be on the lookout for anything that might pop up. Sahura!
La Jura, that's
You
fucking
know what I mean? It's really not
hilarious.
about me, eh? I'm like a chosen instrument of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, eh? And I just, He guides me, homie. Life can be like whatever, eh? And a lot of times, people, they're dumb. Mira el güero, hey, that's good technique right there. Eh? You've been locked up. You've been a quitting or what? Hey, nah, just playing. All right, hey, bring it back up. Cholo Fit really works you, eh? And sometimes it could really take a lot out of you. I have these energy tamales that I got, eh? It's a special mixture of masa and carnitas that helps with your muscle recovery. And plus, we put a little lightning bolt on it, eh? So that's pretty firme right there,
What the fuck?
Bro, I kid you not, dog. He has some that are just
Tell me what's
so
going on with your cholo.
fucking
It's been hot.
stupid, cuz.
I love his language. The fucking clica and all. Oh my god.
Bro, the white dude that shakes the hands with the cop, bro.
bro. Yes, bro. He's like, you been locked up before, fool? And he's like, nah, like it's just so good. He takes that shit so fucking serious, bro. You just fucking that dude. When I first came across that shit, bro, I just started dying, bro. He's got one called the Cholo Aquatics. It's like the like instead of aquatic, he's in the pool doing that shit. Dog. What's wrong with this fool, dog? I love him, man. I fucking love him, dog. When I first seen it, bro, I lost it. Let me get to my other station so I can be back on camera so we don't got to see fucking Jesse's fucking hairline, dude. He's got it going on right now, dog. This guy's fucking trying to floss on your boy right now because my hairline's getting pushed back.
Bro, I'm just looking. Do we look the same?
Yeah. Dog.
Here we go. Here it is, baby.
My fucking doppelganger, dog.
Bro, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yo, you want to know what's crazy? My dad, bro, he probably hated this shit. Bro, my dad, he had all this shit gone. He had this. He had this going on.
Fire tuck.
He had that, bro. Dude, listen, he used to talk shit. He's like, yeah, you're going to fucking lose your hair too. I'm like.
I think it goes to your mom's dad. I'm pretty sure it's your mom's dad.
Okay. He must have had a fucking great head of hair, bro. No problems. I think that I'm going to donate my hair to 4 men.
That's nice of you, dog.
They'll just put my like little hair as like a wig. They'll glue it together and shit.
I was thinking about I'm not gonna lie, bro. Man, my hair is nice, bro. My hair
Grow it out.
I might, bro. I used to have a mohawk, dog.
Bro, grow that shit out. That's fire. You used to have mohawk. That's fire.
Hey guys, I'm gonna put these kiddos to bed and I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, bet.
Okay, love you. Be back.
We love you too. My mohawk is like ringlets, though, bro. I have like ringlets. Like I literally have Michael Jackson ringlets, bro.
Little
like
springs.
Springs, bro, for sure. That's exactly.
That's awesome.
I'll pull my shit down. Like, what the fuck? I remember I used to get my shit braided, right? Like Allen Iverson braids. Actually, low key, the chick that did his hair, she used to live in Philly.
No shit.
Yeah, she was one of the homies out here. I knew her dude was an artist, a rapper, and we recorded in the same studio all the time. So eventually, dude, like, who braids your hair? He's like, my girl. So he started inviting her to the studio every time I would come because I want to get my shit twisted. And so I started braiding my hair and like more frequent because she would do sick ass designs, bro. And I went to work, bro, and we got this new manager. And about a week in, the manager's been there for like a week, bro. My shit was like ready to get undone. So one day I like took him out before work. And my hair is like an afro at that point, right? It's like literally I can pull it down past my chin, you know? But so that shit was like a straight up afro, dog. And I got to work, bro, and that manager, bro, it's like, what are you doing, dude? I'm like, what? He's like, take that off, man. It's like, what are you talking about? This motherfucker pulled my hair, dog. He thought I was wearing a wig, bro. So I walked away. He thought I was being disrespectful, bro. He pulled my fucking hair from the back, bro. He thought it was going to pop right off.
Oh,
he didn't understand that if you braid your shit, it looks all short, but that you have long hair, dog.
Long as fuck, bro. It's like, cause you can't, like, bro, you couldn't, like, you see my hair, you can't braid this. This is not long enough. Like I need like quadruple. Like my hair had to be out to like here or something.
Yeah, bro.
Get braids. Yeah.
To like really twist it, bro, you need at least like 5 inches. But my shit was probably like 14 inches long, dog. Literally, bro, I can pull my shit like my hang time was like down my fucking back, bro. You know what I mean? It was long, bro. Very long, bro.
Except my hang time.
Yeah, we called it hang time back in the day. Dog.
That's awesome.
But bro, he pulled my hair, bro. I wanted to fucking fight him, dog. I was so
Yeah, bro.
angry.
That was all I was thinking. I was letting you say it before me. Yeah, bro. That would have been a wrap. We'd have been scrapping right there.
Bro, I had a homie pull my hair in we were in high school, dog. And my boy's little brother, who I was really good friends with also, he pulled my hair, bro. We were drunk as fuck leaving a house party, and he pulled my hair, dog. I was in the back of this gold Honda, dog. And I was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, dog, that's your only pass I'm giving you, bro. Do not pull my fucking hair ever again.
Wow.
He thought it would be funny, homie. He pulled my hair. I fucking blacked out. I was drinking, bro. I was a little kid. I must have hit this dude so many times in his fucking face, bro, that it started getting wet, bro. I was like, what the fuck? This dude goes over a speed bump and he like slams the brakes on. You know, it's his little brother, bro. The driver is the older brother.
Leaking.
And he flips up the light, bro. Like the car light, dog. Bro, it looked like a murder scene in there, bro.
Like that's what he gets, bro. You don't pull people's hair, bro. Could you imagine?
Like, bro, yeah, come on, dog.
No,
the fuck?
Yeah,
he's like, I was fucking around, dog. I'm like, dog, I gave you a straight up, like, real shit. Like, don't do that ever again. You know what's crazy is every one of my homies fired on that dude at different times. Like, you know, you fuck up when you're fired on you, dog. It's so bad.
Yeah, just imagine someone has such a shit personality that he triggers everybody. Like people, you think people would get to know like how to like move in a room? You know what I mean?
So fucked up, bro. And like to the point where he's not all there. You know, there's certain people that like they don't even have it in their eyes. Like you're looking at him and you're like, yo, bro, you good? You know, he would get like that, bro. Like there was a time, I guess this dude was like, we were at a party, bro, and I guess he was like grabbing girls' butts, bro, just running around the party grabbing ass. So of course he did that shit, and the girl looked at me, bro. I was like, what? No. The fuck? And I didn't know he was doing that. Apparently he did it to like 3 different girls that night.
That's such a strange flex. Like you don't even get nothing out of it. You get like,
no, it's weird shit, bro. It's like violation, bro. I would have fucked him up myself, but that was the one time I didn't jump in for a homie, dog. I was like, nah, dog, you deserve it, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like you over here being a fucking creep.
Yeah, you don't grope women without their consent, cuz like you deserve to get your ass beat. So I didn't help him. I let him get his ass beat.
Yep, you can't fuck around with that shit, dude. You know, because then they're gonna think that that's like you. They're gonna be like, oh well, shit, he condones that.
Bro, the girl looked at me like it was me. I didn't even know what he did. Until she was like, did you just grab my ass? I was like, what? The fuck out of here. I was all like condescending and shit. Like, you fucking bitch, get the fuck out of here, you know?
Yeah, bro. I don't blame you at all. I would have been like that to defend myself hard as fuck. I would have been like, nope.
If I did not the one. I would have dimed him out. I just didn't know what the fuck she was talking about, though. Like, you're not about to pretend I grabbed your ass, cuz get the fuck out of here, you know?
Right. Like, yeah, random as fuck. Like, no, I am not that guy. You are not about to put that on my name. Absolutely not.
Homies went to this party one time, bro, and there was a brawl, like a big brawl, and you know, all of us got down. I was in a different car on the way home, but that car got pulled over. He was in the car. The cops pull him over, and he's like, "Where are you coming from? Why you guys look so nervous? Why you guys sweating? All this shit." The dude's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, we got in a fight, and you know, we pretty much beat their ass." And my boy's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up. Yo, shut the fuck up."
Snitch on himself, bro. Why are you doing that?
Luckily, the cops like let him go. As soon as they got off, bro, my other homie beat his ass in the car, dog. It's like,
yeah, he's dry snitching on himself, bro.
You don't know what you're doing wrong at this point, cuz.
Like, dude. Sometimes, like, bro, man, listen, I'm not trying to say nothing about nobody. You just don't call the cops on people, bro. You don't tell on nobody. And if someone punches you in the face, you don't say nothing. You go and you get your fucking your licks back, bro. Like, yeah, man, I don't know. People be wild. People be telling themselves
when the cops come up. Especially if you've done something wrong. Come on, man.
Dude, listen, common sense ain't common. It's crazy. It's like, I mean, dude, listen, let's pull this shit back to crypto, right? Like people be doing some wild ass shit, right? And then they expect like no repercussions or anything like that. It's the same exact thing in crypto. People are like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna try to fucking 10x this. Bro, when was the last time you ever 10x anything? You didn't? Well, why do you think you're going to just Hail Mary that now? But then they'll try,
No
blow,
watch.
blow an account, blow an account, blow an account, and then they like minus 10x. It's crazy.
I'm gonna switch over on this one because I'm getting reverb. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
DJ Cat, another one. All right, where do I get out of here? Egon, what am I doing wrong?
Bro, he's stuck in the hallway, bro. We got him locked in the hallway. Everybody lock all the doors. Don't let him in.
Yeah, you
Bro, that
got
shit
it.
was
Close
wild.
the browser window.
He climbed through the window. God damn it.
Yeah, I had to get through, dog. No, but I wanted to do like let's get back to this AMA on a serious note because as I said, I'm an investor, bro, and you know, I'm actually excited about your project. I like the whole ideology behind, community engagement. And I think the way that you're able to implement other projects within, like Peanut has this little emoji guy in there, or whatever character. I really do feel like that's a good way to and not for nothing, bro. It's a fun game. Like it kind of reminded me of Ninja Turtles back in the day.
That's so funny that you fucking said that. That's
Right?
so funny. You don't even know the conversation that I had with the game dev. Bro, I literally fucking said that. He's like, so like what are your thoughts and impressions about, what's going on? I was like, yo, you ever played Ninja Turtles? Like the 2D
That's what it
version where you're
reminded
walking
me
through
of.
the character or you're walking through the game and you could have 2 or 3 people. Well, so here's
Yes,
a
bro.
little
The arcade version, you know?
yeah, here's a little alpha that I'll drop about the game. To answer your question, Mucky Muck, no, we did not give a date that was releasing it. So the game got released to us on March 17th, and we decided to wait to make sure that we have all the bugs out, wait till everything's updated. We were also updating a website, so we're gonna drop everything
Plus
all at
they
one time.
plus let's be honest, they want Ghost mode, to be in there first. Otherwise, they know it'll get a lot more plays, guys. If my emoji of my Lotto baller was actually the main character in the game. So
Yeah, you see.
we're ironing out those details behind the scenes, guys.
So one of the things that he actually did, which is so funny because the thing that made me really think about the Ninja Turtles that you didn't get to see yet is you can call in a character.
Like you got a backup homie to help out.
Bro, so there's this walkie-talkie that we are adding in or have added in.
That's hard.
However you want to word it, and you press the button, and then one of those other characters come in and fights with you for like 30 seconds.
That's hard. That's hard.
Just trying to make it more fun, and then you could pick your
Yeah.
shit. So like you could also.
Are you going to
pick
be able to do
your guns.
multiplayer? That means soon too. That would mean, huh?
Bro, step by
No
step,
limit.
right?
No
Step
limit.
by step. Yep. No limits to
No
it.
limit.
It's just, we got to make sure that we have a nice rollout for this. We're going to make sure that, we're giving away 1 million Congress, whatever 1 million is worth at the time. If we hit 10 million and we're still giving away 1 million Congress. I don't give a fuck if it's worth $10,000, $20,000.
Be careful, dude. I did that and kind of screwed the pooch one time, dog. I was like, we're giving out 1 million Lotto tokens. Whoever has my NFT, Parker's NFT, Motown's NFT, my wife's NFT, and then it was 10 million. I was like, damn, that's a lot of
A
money.
lot of bread.
All right. Hey, we did it. We
Oh,
did it.
yeah.
But it was actually kind of fun that way, to be honest. I kind of liked the way it felt. We gonna get back there, you guys. We gonna fucking get back there, bro. Let me tell all of y'all right now, everyone that's tuned in, don't fucking sleep on us. There's $35,000 would literally eat our supply. I'm not gonna call myself Daddy Warbucks and all that corny shit, but we gonna be slapping that shit. Just know.
And remember this, like, you know what I mean? Like everyone that sees anytime a chart dips, right? It's not like regular finance. This is the ability that you can grab a shit ton of supply on someone else's fucking leaving, right? Like you love Lotto, right? So you love Lotto. Let's say that the price goes down a little bit. Bro, if you don't grab it now that the price is down, I don't want to hear you motherfucking complain when that shit hits 10 million, 20 million, whatever, when you had the chance to grab it at whatever the price, you know what I mean? Like it don't make no fucking sense.
Bro, I've been studying some shit, bro. I'm gonna trip out right now. Ready? So our liquidity pool is Solana, half of it, right? And when Solana dips, our market cap will dip even with buys, right? So like I'm looking, bro, and like here's the greatest tool I could ever use. You talk about when is a good time to buy. You never get it right. What I started realizing, it's like, hey, we have 12,000 in buys and only 10,000 in sales, but it's a red day. That means more people are buying than selling. And it's just a liquidity pool alteration of course, Solana. That's a good coin to grab. It doesn't have to be Lotto in general. Like, what a
Yeah.
good indicator, because obviously more people are buying it, but it's cheaper to buy each token right now.
And that's a great reason to DCA. Like, that's a great point. Like, if you when Congress hit 1 million, right? And I have 2 friends that what do you call it? Top blasted, right? They
Yeah,
top blasted that shit, right? They're both still in, they're both holding, and one of them put all his money in. The other one put some money in. And you know what happened? As the price went down and it started
appreciate it.
capitulating, bro, he dollar cost average in. Now he has a shit ton of coins for a way better price, and he has the same conviction level. So I mean, it just matters on what you're doing. And I see a couple people say that you guys want to jump in the TG and shit. Make sure that you put your captcha in there. So sometimes you don't see the captcha, it'll ban you. If you get banned, just message me, I'll unban you. It's not me, it's the fucking bot. We have this bot that slaps the shit out of everybody. It slapped me once, and I'm the fucking dev. So don't
Hey,
take
that's
it
good.
personally. Yeah. We just got to make sure
No,
all the scammers aren't in there, man.
I,
So
I
many.
trip out because, at one point, bro, we were at about 5% of the supply available, which sounds like that's it. 95% is being held. But to buy that 5% was like 75,000. Right now, it's 8% of the supply is available. It's only 34 grand. I'm like, damn. So I look at shit, bro, and I've been paying attention where I'm like, yo, dog, like, once again, bro, when you got a coin where you got this many convicted holders, over 1,000 people holding a token that aren't touching it, that are just buying, and then you got like literally less than a handful of people that are disintegrating their bag at these levels, like,
Oh
it's
yeah. And
it's a
one
phenomenal
thing that
feeling.
one thing a lot of the top holders decided to do, from my dev team, myself, and just some of our deep pocket bag holders, we all locked our tokens up. I think we're at like 25% right now of the total supply that's locked just by people.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
man.
that's
It's a fucked up thing because so the way the liquidity pool works, like we're at like about 15% right now, and we're trying to not be that high because it goes both ways. So a sell won't drop it as much and a buy won't pop it as much. And traders look for that as an advantage to how much return on their money can they get. And so we've been like fucking holding off on locking up the funds for that reason. It's like the gift and a curse, right? So it's like, I'd rather pay a little bit more later, lock up the liquidity pool then when we hold a higher level. That way we can hold those levels and kind of find that mean. But man, there's only so much you can control in this game. We just recently with Victus Global, we just recently dropped like 13 bans on market makers, bro. So these market makers are, kind of understanding the algos, bro, because it's a very simple concept. We have low volume, and it's only because we have a convicted community. So the lower the volume is, the less exciting it looks for traders, the lower you are to find. So unless people come across you, they don't even know you exist. So on top of that, you have this people not selling because they love the movement. But those same people that work and grind, like you saw Mima, is like, man, I wish I could add to the dip right now, right? You crazy? I would. Don't over leverage. There's
no.
nothing worse than you buying more because it's just so cheap. Because then when it starts to get some traction, you're like, oh, phew, let me take a little bit out, and you slow down that progression. If you can't hold for the long haul, don't worry, we got you. There's
Only
plenty of
trade what
people.
you can lose. That's it. Don't put your fucking rent money on it. You don't know when the shit's going to take off. You don't know when you're going to take profit. And if you're trying to be convicted in your community, and you're going to feel that pressure when you're like, oh, damn, I have $1,000. I just put $900 in here, but I forgot that rent is $500 or whatever, right? Rent is $500. Guess what? You're going to be fucking feeling the heat. You're going to feel yourself in the kitchen. You know what I mean? and you're gonna fucking sell, and you're gonna be like, I hope nobody sees that $500 sell. Shloop. Everyone's gonna
It's
be like,
real.
who just sold $500? And you're gonna feel it, and then it's just, you just don't want to do it. You do what you can when you can, and participating in getting the word out for your community. That's the best thing that you could do for free if you ain't got the bread to be.
Yes, bro. Right now is an exciting time for us because the first run we had to 10 plus mil, the coins were spread out over a lot of people that didn't even know who we were, just traders. This time around, you have the ones with the heaviest conviction still buying. Like I just got a message just now, someone just hit a 3-teamer. Jameson tail on, more than 4.5 strikeouts. Otani, more than 1.5 total bases. And Fernando Tatis Jr., more than 1.5 total bases. Oh, look, more lotto money is the response I get to it, right? It's like, there's
That's
people
rough.
like Hinch, there's people like OTB, Old Tired Boss, there's people like Massimo, myself, Parker, Egon, you know, like bro, Jada. We literally just like salivate and we play trades and I'm in the Tesla calls right now. Stop
When
playing.
you said OTB, I thought you said ODB, and I heard old dirty bastard in my head. I'm like,
Yeah, bro.
that's
His
crazy.
name is Old Tired Boss
That's awesome.
AF. So I call
Yeah.
him OTBAF,
One
That's
tired
awesome.
boss.
Oh yeah, one tired boss. My bad. Yeah, you're right. One
Yep.
tired boss. But yeah, bro, it's like those are the individuals, like, they'll thank me sometimes, like, oh man, thank you for going hard. I'm like, thank you for supporting, like that is so massive to have people that have conviction, that see the vision, that share the same values, that enjoy the time spent, that not only support when we dip, but support also on the way up to hold. I got a few people that they were talking about it today. Shit, I done had 175 racks in this wallet, and I still ain't sold, man. That shit, we still undervalued at those levels. So you get to that point, bro, where that even attributes to my conviction, right? It's like seeing people that have that much support is what drives me to go so hard. I see it with you, right? Where you literally are like just showing us another design you just got hired for, right? Bro, you're passionate about that shit, right? And
Fucking love doing it. I'm such a fucking crackhead for doing designs.
but bro, money in your pocket allows you to put money into the project.
Yeah,
You feel
absolutely.
me? Like, bro, I think man, I've had some monster trades, bro. And lately I kind of switched my stance on shit where I'm like, all right, bro, I'm about to go heavy in this play here, like full blown. I had Tesla last year, was a huge play for me. I scaled in down to 165 was my average. From 185 to 135, I was just buying shares. That shit broke over 470 at one point.
Yeah,
Uh,
that felt good.
bro, earlier this year, Nvidia went 17% red in one day because of this one AI open seat thing. I'm like, so they're down 17%. Shit, shoot it. Went with calls, bro. Yeah, dude, within a week, bro, I was up fucking 200%. When Tesla's every time this happens for Tesla, I've done it 3 times. In 2020, it happened. In 2024, it happened. And then now just recently, it's down 50% on its all-time high. It's the worst performing stock in the S&P 500. It's down over 40% year to date. Like nothing's changed.
Yep,
You feel me? Like
time to buy.
this is the time, right? So I actually went different strategy than I normally I grab the shares because I'm like, I'm in no rush. Consider it an investment, a swing trade, whatevs. This time I was like, fuck, I'm gonna go with leaps. So my calls expire June 18th of 2026. And I only went this route this time because I'm like, dude, I ain't never held the shares that long. I wonder how crazy this would look on paper if these calls are in the money with like a year to spare.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Each one was like $3,800 for one call. Bro, they broke over 6 grand today.
That feels good. I
It
know it feels
does,
good.
bro, because it was like a week and a half. It was like not last Friday, but the Friday before, I think. I think I got in on Thursday. They were 38. I pretty much bottom wicked the shit. And You know, fast forward today, they're like $61 each one of them. I was like, that's
And the
600,
money is not even the thing that feels good.
$6,010.
It's the
No,
analysis
yeah,
coming through.
it's that, and it's like, what does that mean for me? Well, dude, I get to down cost average on my baby lotto with
Yeah.
the resources I make, and it doesn't matter what the market cap is for me because I'm accumulating more shares, and I know I'm not selling them, so that's safe in safer hands. That's the whole.
100%.
That's the goal, you know. Get as many shares in safe hands. I'm not greedy. I don't need to buy them all, but like, homie, I will if I have to. I'll be the last motherfucker standing with 1 billion tokens in my hand. Like, yeah, what? They're mine, you know.
No, I
But
mean, as long as you have control of the supply, I mean, your project lasts forever, right? As long as you have conviction still. And that's something, you know what I mean, that's why Congress has never collapsed. That's why we're still just sitting at a floor, you know what I mean? I think I don't even know where we're at right now. What is this? 180-ish?
yeah, I think you were like 170-ish earlier today at some point, 174 or something
Yeah, there
like
we
that.
go. Yeah, we're at 175. You know what I mean? And that's where it's been bouncing. It bounces up and down. You know what I mean?
Yep. Every
Um,
time I go in that wallet, I see it's like right around the same. I'm like, cool. I like that. That's a slow cook.
yeah, it makes it. You can go to sleep and you don't care, but like when it shoots up, you're like, oh, sweet. You know, my one dude, he only has his fucking government on here, so I'll just say my one dude. He has at one point $80,000 in profit in our coin when we were at like 1 million. He calls me, he's like, yo, this is like the most amount of money I've ever made in one thing. I says, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. He says, what? I was like, I already know what you're fucking thinking. Don't do that. And he's like, dude, he says, what do you want me to do? Lock him up? I was like, yeah, yeah. After you called me and got really excited, yes, I would
Yes.
love you to lock them up
It's
because
a
I'm putting
fucked
in a
up
lot of
thing.
work.
It's a fucked up thing because people see what the value is on paper and they think like that's what they're gonna get. It's not what you get. Like Massimo, man. I love that dude, bro. I introduced you to Massimo
Oh yeah,
Loki.
he's a good
That's
dude.
the one dude in Ohio,
Oh yeah,
Sicilian dude like you. I was like, y'all get
yeah.
along, y'all both build and shit.
And we did, bro. We got along right away. Shit's
I knew
fire,
you
bro.
would.
Absolutely. I
So
appreciate
I of course I hit him up. No, he hits me up like in full blown panic mode. Bro, he was looking at $102,000 and he was just trying to see how much was his tokens worth. So he must have put him in there and like swapped them on accident. And it was like 67 grand is all he had. But then he's like, oh shit, someone's clipping. So he goes to buy it and he's like, where are my coins at? Wait, what the fuck? That was me. He's like, I still don't even know what I did.
it.
So he's like slapping it and then he calls me.
He
We're
probably
like,
just lost a fuck ton of fees. He probably lost money flat
bro,
out
instead
buying
of
it
getting
back.
102, he had to get it was 67K, dog. It's
Oh
all he
my.
netted. And then he put in like maybe 15, 20K, and then he's freaking out calling me. Bro, we're on our way to 10 mil. We're at like 8 mil. I'm literally smoking a Cuban with one of my homies who happens to be one of the biggest. I won't say the bank he's with, but he's a wealth manager in the banking industry. And he's like, yo, come through, let's smoke a fucking Cuban or some shit. I never smoked one, let's run it. So I'm literally getting to his house, we're just getting ready to spark it. And my phone rings.
He said spark it like it's a blunt.
Yeah. My phone rings, right? First it's Parker. And it's like the first time I left, bro. Like my crib while we launched, bro. You know, like I've been like fucking dialed in. And he's like, bro, someone just clipped us. I'm like, you're stupid. I'm dead serious. I'm like, stop, bro. I'm like going to my wallet, you know. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh
You are
shit.
not
What
lying.
happened?
We went from 8 mil to 5 milli, bro. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
And then I get another phone call and it's Massimo. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if it was him. Why? No way. This dude trades. I'm like, yo, bro, Ghost, I fucked up. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know what I did, bro. I don't know. Tell me what I need to do. I'll put every dollar and then some back into it. I'm like, okay, slow down. What happened? I'm like, I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm like, okay, listen, hold on. Parker, meet Massimo. Massimo, meet Parker. Y'all got this. I set the phone down and I'm just like, spark this shit down. I
Right.
spark it, we're kicking it. And you know, he essentially buys most of it back. I'm like, look, bro, I just OTC'd someone. I hate for you to just keep buying at 8 mil now because it wicked right back up, you know. I'll shoot you a little discounted, you know, at least that way. you can get a little bit of it back, you know, but he wasn't
Yeah.
able to get as many tokens as he had at that point.
Nope. No,
You
because it
know,
pulled that liquidity out from the profit. Yep.
so fees, liquidity, full clipping, all of it's bad, you know. Then buying it back all the way up, it's like he didn't get near. He
Yeah,
lost
you
like
only
fucking,
lose by doing that. Yeah, if you
bro. He
buy
lost
and
like
sell
8
your own
million
shit.
coins in this whole fiasco. He was sick,
Mhm.
you know, in his stomach. But bro, dude's been slapping the chart every day. He's like, two things are true today. I woke up, slapped the chart, and slapped my wife's ass. You know, like, I'm like, let's go. But that's my guy right there, bro.
Yeah.
Like every fucking day, bro, supports the movement. You know, he's there to pick people up. He's there from a motivational standpoint. He's there to share his life experiences. And then on top of all of that, I don't know why we got a poker banner up right now. On top of
I
all
know
of
that
that,
shit's fire though.
it is, I ain't gonna flex. But on top of all of that,
I thought we won something. I'm like,
yeah, I was like, we just hit the lotto. You know?
right.
But on top of all of that, bro, it was literally a fucking mistake that he made. You know, I felt bad, but that's what people they don't really understand sometimes. They just see
I
what
mean,
it's
he
worth.
seems like he was really accountable about how he did it, though. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
he's
yeah,
like,
bro.
"Yo, hey, this
Bro,
is
he
what
was beating
happened."
himself up. He's like, "No, I hope
Yep.
I didn't just fuck the movement up." I'm like, "Dude, you're good, bro." Like they're gonna see you're buying it back. He's like, "I know, I don't. Do I buy it back from the same one? Or they're gonna think I'm like, hey,
It's
bro,
not
bro,
like that one dude
God's
that
plan,
was. Yeah, it's not like that one dude that got what's her name's tokens and then fucking sold them.
bro."
I seen that
That
shit.
that one right there, bro, was
Yeah,
not the
I was
business, bro.
confused. I was confused. I had to like kind of like read through, figure out everything. I was like, "Damn, son, that shit's fucking
Congrats,
cold
homie.
blooded."
This is the homie goofy ass fuck, man. Congrats, bro. That's dope. Yeah, man.
About to
That
hit
one
that
that
five
one
milli.
that one bothered me, bro, because
Some
yeah,
people
I
are
mean
just fucking assholes, bro. That's it. That's just.
it's
I
just a
mean,
grimy thing to do. That's all. You know, like it would have been one thing, but like, not only did you get an extra 11 million coins, but your homie that you claim is your homie is up here like crying, bro, about what the fuck she didn't get her coins, cuz. And then on top of
you're
that,
just sitting there watching, like, oh damn, she didn't get her. I just happened to get.
like, oh, here's a couple milli. Sorry, you're going through that, knowing damn well you just got 11 mil. Like that's what she was short, like 10 mil. And then on top of that, bro, you like hit me up with some lame ass excuse on why you need an OTC, and of course I'm gonna help as much as I can. Bro, I'm shooting you 5 racks, so I can't even move my chart up. I can only protect it from going down. You don't feel guilty about that? Mind
That's
you, you're
fucked up.
selling every day up to that point, and then even after we do that, you're selling every day afterwards, like a lot, bro. Like $200-300 at a time, bro. I'm like, yo, dog, like those aren't even your tokens essentially at this point anymore. You
And
didn't even
and
buy those.
it's not like he made like life changing money from it neither. So it's just stupid. It's just an asshole move. I mean, what did he post? Like, did he bought a bottle or something of wine or something? What I forget what that
I
was.
think it was like low key, like sparkling water or some shit. And I was just like,
Yeah,
no, actually, you're fucking rich. You feel rich because you just sold tokens that you weren't even yours, dog. Like that's crazy to me, bro. That's like thief. Like that's like you're an attorney, dog. Why are you stealing?
yeah, it's
Anyway,
just
and that
fucking wild.
he ain't even got a mic to defend himself, so we'll move on from him. But here's the truth of it all. You know, I don't care what anybody does with their position at all. I have so much conviction in this play that to me, that shit's for the birds, bro. It's just the way people go about it. And like, there's a few people that have sold. I don't care. It doesn't phase me. I don't give a shit, bro.
Yeah, you're
Some of
allowed
them,
to sell. Yeah,
some of them
it's
even try
not
to tell
hold
me
forever.
why they're selling. I'm like, you don't even have to tell me that.
Yeah,
I'm not tripping, bro. Like you can still get a mic, you can still kick it. To me, it's just about, you know, the way you go about it. You know, it's
yeah.
we're available to buy them off the chart, so it doesn't hurt the chart. So that would be cool, right? Or it's like um, if not everyone has their tokens back and you're clipping there, that's kind of rough. It's like, dude, it's not a good time. Like
Yeah, and the time of the clip was kind of fucked up. Like there was a lot going on at one time. So I mean, it's just you could see the lack of empathy or lack of giving a fuck. You know what I mean? And like those are the people that you don't want anyways. It's like I get excited when those type of people leave because then I could buy my chart back. or somebody else with more conviction can buy the chart back. And then now,
We only have one person that is respectfully selling decent amounts, like not like $50, $100, but just like all throughout the day, right? So if Solana goes down and we're pulling it up with our price action, and you just keep doing this, it's like we have to eventually there's not enough tokens to where you're happy and that's what you want to keep, or eventually you're just out, which again, your prerogative. I just don't care. But like that's a good feeling for me.
yeah,
When you're able to identify there's literally less than a handful of people that have sold in the last not a month, but I'll say in the last like week and a half. There's like really only a handful of people and they're small cells. Nobody's full clipping, respectfully, bro. Like I want the ones with conviction to get cheaper prices to add to their bag, and I want the
yeah,
people that have no conviction to dwindle out. No big deal.
facts, easy shit. Like I'd rather win with the winners than win with the snakes. The snakes are gonna bite you in the end
Bro,
anyways.
there's a lot of us, bro, that are waiting. And I don't really talk
Yeah,
about
wait
that
for everybody
shit
to get
too
back
much.
out. Yep.
Yeah, I don't talk about it much because it's like I guess things could always change, but there's a few of us that are waiting. And I'm not talking about like the 50 to 200 to $1,000 buys. Like no, I still chip at it. But I'm talking about like with decent orders. Just I'm not gonna these individuals, and rightfully so, when they identify that so and so is selling, for example, it's like, why would I bless you? Why would I bless you if I buy right now, the price goes up, and then you get
And you're
even
gonna
more?
sell again on me.
I'm
Yeah, I want
blessing
you to
you,
sell
right?
it, and then nothing happens. Nobody do anything, and then you sell again, so you get less. And you sell again, so you get less, and then I buy all that back. So then, but if I were to just keep doing that, like you said, they're just gonna keep getting the same amount of money. And then if there was 10,000, they're gonna
Yeah,
get
bro.
their 10,000.
I
Yeah,
had the anvil bots on, and the price actions looking nice. We just stair step and everything's smooth, and then the dude just keeps selling like $200 into it. I'm like, bruh, now I gotta pause him. And now you
yeah,
ain't even picking up. If you would see what's happening, you would see that the price action's chipping upward because of what's happening. You could just be sitting on your hands at this point. You'd probably make more if you just kind of kick for a little
just
bit. Like
chilling,
that's the
bro. Just
craziest part to
chilling.
me. It's like, what are you watching that doesn't pick up on that? Like literally bro, we're talking 3 green daily candles in a row where it's a hammer candle with a bigger green candle, 3 days in a row, just stair stepping, and you're selling now.
1 second.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. Stewart was the funniest. Yes. I don't want to. What does mommy say? I don't want to say. It's one of my favorites, bro. Look what I can do. Bro, that shit is dead on. I had a little sister. I was 13 years older than my youngest sister, and that show was on, and that was her, bro. Like, oh my God, bro. It was like, look what I can do. And it would be the fucking stupidest shit you've ever seen in your life, bro. She would almost fall, stutter step, like plank. Like, you're just like, what? Why is this guy so good at pretending he's a little infant, dude, or a toddler? Like, golly, dude, that was one of my favorites. So was Miss Swan. I'm reading the comments right now. Y'all are like, what are you talking? What are you talking about? Yeah, look what I can do. It's my favorite. I feel like they don't really have a Mad TV anymore like that, bro. Mad TV was good, bro. Mad TV was good. We had an eventful day today, you guys. Things are really looking smooth, bro. I mean, I kid you not. Does this show big for you, Ghost, or just on Twitch? Yeah, no, it's tiny as shit for me. Yeah, I missed it too. It was fire. Um, but things are falling into place, man. I always tell you guys, man, I'm not I hope you really understand. I'm not here to sell you on why I believe we are headed where we're headed, but I'll tell you all the time I cannot predict price action, but I damn sure can tell you that I see the most bullish community in the game. Unwavering support 24/7, And even when one or two people kind of get a little restless, it's like the whole community's like, what are you doing here then? Get the fuck out. You know, if you're scared, go, please. And I love that about it, man. I think you know, we have a one of the homies in there, man. He's a big supporter of ours, bro. And he's like, you know, he started going, we're on life support, you know, or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You guys, if you don't want to be here, get the fuck out. We don't want hostages. And you know, he came back around like, yo, man, my bad. I think I was just stressing. And now he has a hashtag every time. He's like, don't be like so and so. And he says it, you know.
Don't be
And
like me.
yeah, don't be like me, you know. And it's like, ah, see, I love that. I love the fact that you can play with it now, man, and have a good time with us because that's what it's about, bro. You got to be able to enjoy this fucking journey, bro, or you're over leveraged. If you're getting too hyped up, you're over leveraged. And I know what it's like, bro. I've been there. That's why we can identify that. Scale down a bit, dude, so you can fucking chill. Like seriously, dog. Like fucking be able to chill because reaping the benefits, if we're all selfless, it's a matter of when versus if. It's
Yeah.
literally impossible if nobody's getting rid of shit and only the ones that can afford to are adding, does the price follow suit? And it's a delayed reaction. Like we hit Solana summer with the supply at where we're at now, dog. And just say Solana breaks like 220 even, bro. Oh my God, bro. We're talking about like a 33% increase in just the liquidity pool alone. You know, that puts us at around
With no buys.
right with no buying
Just
happening, no buys needed.
yeah. Just
And you're
liquidity
looking
pool.
at, yeah, the liquidity pool would probably jump up to 100,000. On top of that, that'd put us at fucking
You
a
see Jay
buku,
Blanche?
like dating a crazy chick. I'm here for the ride of my life, bro. Touche. I
I don't know what to say.
mean,
I hear you.
touche.
I feel you.
Touche. Lotto is a crazy bitch.
Look at Ash is only laughing because
Congress
she
is a
feels like
crazy
she's
bitch.
like, that's me.
Yeah, yeah. Ash is like, oh yeah,
She's
I
like, I
will.
did that to a couple guys before.
Hey Ash, where's my little butt thing you ordered for us, man? She ordered me and my wife some butt things. Yeah, I know it sounds sus, bro, but apparently when you sit on it, bro, no homo, y'all, it really helps your sciatic nerve and your posture and all this shit, bro. And
She's like,
it's
when you sit on the butt plug,
yeah, no penetration, no penetration. No, it's what is it called again, Ash?
it's the
She's like
colon cleanser.
she's like, I got it on just the tip, justthetip.com.
Yeah, justthetip.com.
What is it called though? It's apparently, dude, it's EMS trainer. Okay, that sounds a little sus, not gonna lie. And you said a male and a female can use this? My shiny hiney.
Bro, I'm trying to think of a good acronym for EMS.
I can't even put what this comment before that one is.
What the fuck?
Bro, what are you supposed to say to that, dog?
Bro.
Monica, dude, Monica.
Woo! Holy shit. Yo, first and
I'm
foremost,
not.
I hope he's okay. I don't know who it is, but I hope
That
that man
shit,
is alive.
that shit makes me want to cry, cuz to think about
Oh, oh. I think it said exotic muscle seducer. That's what it was, the EMS.
electrical muscle. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It goes like it spazzes on it. Yes, male and female goes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Just making sure. I was like, damn, was that a joke, or did you really get me something? Because my back's been hurting, cuz. So I was like, damn, did I just like say some gay shit? Ooh, yeah, might have said some foul shit. But nah, bro, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited, man. I think collabing with you is probably one of the coolest things to experience. you know, when we jumped on Trader Max's show, and then shortly we did the lotto balls with your community, and just to see how you were such a giver like us, and you know, having you jump up on spaces was real fun, bro. And I know you've been busy as shit, but yeah, bro, we want you to come up more often.
Yeah, dude, I
Kind of
apologize
listen
about
to
that.
nah,
My whole
nah.
community was giving me shit. They're like, Jesse, where you at? You're the lead dev, you bitch. I'm like,
Got
you're
some good
right.
shit going on.
You're right. I am. Shit. I'm back. Sorry. I was collaborating all these things in my life with you know, I was trying to pull all the strings, right? But no,
Yeah,
man,
no, it's a,
mutual, very mutual, bro. You know, I can't say enough about you guys. Like, you know, I mean, especially you, Ghost. I mean, you're one of the most genuine human beings that, you know, I've met on the internet, in the space. You know what I mean? And I've met a lot of motherfuckers, and it's very rare and unique to be able to find someone that, like you said, is so giving. And not just giving in like things, right? Like tangible things, but giving with knowledge, right? You know, there's a saying in the Bible, you know, don't give your pearls to swine, right? So that means that all the pearls that he's giving it to you guys, assuming that you're not that, right? So I mean, that's a blessing in itself, right there. You know what I mean? To be able to just have someone that goes through an experience and says, "Let me regurgitate this experience, so maybe you can have an easier path."
that's deep. That's well said, Monica, and Mucky Muck said it too, man. I agree, bro. It's deep because you're absolutely right. I definitely, first off, I always give with pure intent, right? So it's like I know some people it'll fall on deaf ears. I know some people will be receptive to it. But I know that it's the community that reciprocates the gratitude that makes me want to do it, right? It's like it's not like I want anyone glazing me. I just want to know that it's something you want. Like I've always said, like I'll come up here and talk as long as y'all want me to. I'm not gonna just do this if no one wants to kick it. You know, it's
Right.
important.
Yeah.
It's important. You know, because I do believe this industry lacks substance. I think it's a very degenerate land type of environment for the most part. I think a lot of people are finally done with their hard work where they might be a little uptight and have to be, you know, in the corporate realm. And then I think they get in here. My bad, I got a call 1 second. I
Yeah.
think they get in here and they essentially get to let loose. So I'm not trying to change that. Hold on 1 second. What's up, babe?
Can we go to bed? I'm tired.
Yeah, of course. Did you brush your teeth?
No.
Well, you
That's
got that
that's
first.
dad. There we go.
I love you.
Love you too. You far as a
That's awesome.
I'll see
That's
you in a
live
second.
right there. That's live. That's as genuine as it gets. We were just talking about originality and authenticity. There you go.
I love you. Go brush, okay?
Can you come in now?
If you brush your teeth, yeah, of course, I promise. Thanks. Love you. Bye. That's my twin.
I was just letting that dad moment happen naturally.
That's my little twin right there. My youngest is my little twins. She's my little Leo with me. But no, dude, that's yeah, girl, dad is right, baby. I got three of them little girls, man. I love them to death, bro. I love each and every one in such a different way. We have such a different bond. It's like it's just uncomparable souls, bro. It's so cool to see them flourish. Today on Wednesdays, every Wednesday, I take my oldest out on a date. My middle child is off for the next 3 days, so now we're gonna be able to double date it a couple days in the meantime, and it's just dope, bro. But my youngest, man, me and my wife were talking about it today. We were actually talking to Ash about it. My youngest, bro, she's in the same mood every day. She wakes up like excited, laughing, doing the worm on the bed, giggling, just the same mood every day, bro. And you're just like, that's important to me. You know,
Yeah.
it's important to me is consistency, right? So it's like, I always have a hard time with people when I just never know what I'm gonna get. Like, are they angry today? Are they happy today? Are they sporadic? Are they nervous? Are they? It's that was too quick to brush. You did not brush it that quick. Let me see.
Shelby, take your brush your teeth.
That come on, dude. You
She's
know what?
like,
Said I'm coming right
I'm
now, bro.
done. I'm done.
You're
Brushed my teeth
sweet.
already.
Seconds, girl.
She
You're
threw some
sweet.
water in there and that's it.
I'm sorry that you like.
I love you.
I'm
Let me finish. Let me finish. Go brush your teeth so I can finish. So I can come in there and say our prayers and cuddle and say goodnight.
What did me? What?
God, love you, bye.
So my daughter does that to me when I have to go into my office. She'll be like, "I want to come and play. I want to hang out." I'm like, "Bro, you gotta chill in this room real quick. You know what I mean? You gotta hang out with your brother, right? I gotta go and do my little work, my little 1-2. I can't have you screaming like a crazy person with SpongeBob and Bluey in the background. Like I can't concentrate on that. Patrick's funny as fuck. I'll be hearing him and Squidward. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna start watching this.
Yeah, dog. It's I'm actually excited. I'm doing a renovation on the crib. I've been holding off this whole time, but I'm like, I gotta just do it now.
You
I'm
should
gonna,
just let me do your fucking head right in your front yard in a patio, just
hey,
bing,
bro, that'd be
with your
funny as
backwards
shit,
hat and everything. I'll get all that shit in pavers.
dude. That'd be so funny. I do. Can you do ADUs and shit? You got people for that or no? Secretly,
Yeah.
if I send you renderings, would you be able to tell me how much it's gonna run me?
Mm-hmm.
Like all in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Send me that shit
I
over,
got a
bro.
few quotes, and I'm like, ooh, damn.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's expensive, bro.
Bro, I
Like,
got a homie that's like a homie, and he's like just shooting you straight, doggy. Like, and that's if shit goes smooth. And I'm just like, fuck. But I'm doing a
shit
400.
never goes smooth.
Right. He's like, that's if shit goes smooth. Like full warning. That's like not happening, but we can maybe get lucky because it is a basic. I'm doing. It's a 2-car garage, but I'm adding 400 square feet. So, and then it's gonna become. It's an ADU technically, so it becomes
Yeah.
a 1 bedroom, which is like a master suite, walk-in closet, and then you have the living room, the kitchen, and the dining room. And then I'm going to pop a hole through the hallway, which will go between my two kids' rooms. So it'll connect eventually. But the way I have it drawn up first, separate meters, separate everything, helps the value. But I'm designing it in a way to where it eventually officially can be connected as one unit, and then just close a wall if I want to rent out these two spots as a dual location.
That's raw.
Yeah, it's a lot though,
Smart,
dog.
bro.
It's a lot.
Yeah, of course it's a lot, dude. Any type of home renovation or anything like that is fucking money, 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 man. But yeah, send me that shit over, dude. I'll definitely, I'll give you my basic rundown, of what to look at. So, whoever you're talking to, is being honest, or shit, maybe one of my guys has some people out there, or shit, maybe they'll fly out there and do that. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I flew to Maine. I've flown to a couple different states to build some shit for people I did designs for, like North Carolina and Georgia and shit. So people go to the money, man. You know what I mean? So, it's just
No,
about
that's
the
real,
quality.
bro. Yeah, the quality, that's where I'm at, bro. I want quality over anything else, man. Like I spent a lot of money remodeling this house, and like I had to move out for 6 months, bro, while they did everything. But nothing is the same here at all except for my plumbing, which was the newest thing when I bought it like 9, 10 years ago. So it's like, and then my family keeps growing. So like I done already moved walls, removed walls, low bearing, recessed in the ceiling to open up shit, closed off one room, turned it into a walk-in closet in this room, like, and all the bathroom countertop is the same as the kitchen islands, which is the same as the fireplace
That's
backdrop,
so
which is the same
fire.
as, all
Did I see
the,
your whole house already modern, bro?
yeah, but that's the look I want, but I want to flip
Yep.
it in here. So I want to do dark with the white veins, dark cabinets, like dark charcoal gray cabinets,
Yeah.
but all like that shiny gloss. I like that with no handles and stuff, just a soft close press to whatever.
Got to have the
So
Jetsons house where you just like wave in front of something, but you have to like wave twice, otherwise it don't work. So when your friends
and I
come over
want
and try to wave, it
lights.
don't do shit.
Yeah, just punk them. Like you're doing it
Yeah.
wrong. You're doing it
Yeah,
wrong.
they just be like, it doesn't work, and you're just like,
Bro, it's so funny, dude. My stepdad's like, how do I get the fucking lights on in your house? When he was watching my crib, I was out of town, and I'm like, hey, I got you. And I turn it on my phone. He's like, what the fuck is going on? So
bro,
yeah,
you
bro,
should just
shit
hit
is
him
high
with that
tech.
shit where when if someone sleeps in
I
your house or
do.
whatever.
I do the ring. I see the ring camera when they pull up, so I put all the lights on and shit, put the music on. Let's get it on. Yeah.
Put some like Halloween music. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. Technology is crazy, bro. I honestly had a hard time. I was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did here, dude. And the guy had to show me because there's like apps for everything. I have like a light app, the music app with Sonos, and then I have like the fucking Nest app for the thermostats. It's like it's too much, bro. I'd rather just have a wand or a knob at this point.
Look, I know
I
you
need
got
an
to
inner
go to your
pump.
daughter, but I got one final question for you. 2026, Elon Musk and Tesla are coming out with something called Optimus, the
Oh yeah, I'm
robot.
gonna have that.
I'm buying that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no, I'm having that 100%.
Bro, absolutely. You know what? This is my logic. I pay an employee about $60,000-$70,000 a year, right? That fucking robot is $30,000.
It's a no-brainer, dog.
Bro, I'll buy 2 of those for one of those people, bro. And they're not going to complain.
And you
And
never
they're
need
not
to
going
give
to
them a
take lunch
raise.
breaks. Bro, yeah.
Shit, I'm
Flat.
getting one for just the dishes, take the kids places and shit, like bodyguard style, bro.
Bro, I'm naming him Greg. Just so I'm gonna walk him in the store, and then just when I'm like doing something, I'm just gonna randomly be like, "Shut the fuck up, Greg," and then people are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Bro, that shit I'm getting 100%. Folding laundry and shit like that, doing dishes and shit. Dog, come on, bro. Motherfucker is cracking an egg already, bro. By the time that shit happens, bro, he be making me eggs and eggs Benedict or whatever they call that shit, bro. I want it all.
I'm just gonna
Hey,
have
I'm
him
getting
march in circles around my house and shit for no fucking reason.
that's it, dog, just to
Yeah,
scare the people around it.
bro.
I'm with you, bro. I'm getting that shit 100%, bro. As soon as I can put a deposit down, I'm putting it down.
Yeah,
On God.
literally. I'm gonna have them
Swear to
call in anybody that calls me. Like, you ever have those like telemarketer people or whatever, bro? I'm gonna have them automatically call those motherfuckers back. Have a serious conversation for no reason, just waste all their time. Just be like, yo, I'm really interested in those magazines that you're trying to sell me. Let's talk about it. What's inside the magazines? Bro, and just fucking waste all that person's time. You now get no sales. Fuck you. You are the weakest link. Don't come back.
Look at
He is wilding today.
dude,
Took
Monica,
the wine
dude,
away.
you
Put the
have to
wine away.
like Monica, you have to like when you hit on a dude, you got to make him feel special, right? You can't just hit on every dude and then now even a robot, dude. No one's gonna take you serious, Monica. Hey, real quick on a serious note, man. It's almost 9. I got to get these kids to sleep. Like I said, I got one more to go to school for the rest of the week. We really didn't even have a real AMA because it just was too long since we got a chance to catch up, is what that was.
Yeah, for sure. I had
But
a
I'm
good
gonna tell
time.
you right now, I enjoyed every fucking moment of it. So with that being said, man, let's have you come on. Anytime you can escape.
Yeah, we'll jump on your. You tell me the next one that you're doing.
We,
I'll
we do
jump
it every
on.
bro. We do it every day, bro. And I
Oh,
don't
okay.
even care if it ain't an AMA, bro. We fuck around and spin it into it. I know Thursdays we usually do karaoke night with the Lotto twist, so that'll be fun. And then Friday night we're playing poker with Rooster this time around. We had 52 players last week. It was crazy. Tuesday yesterday. So this Friday should be dope. It's a .1 soul, so the buy-in's
Nice,
more expensive. It should be a
nice.
fat ass pot, and it should be fun, bro.
Yeah, bro. Count me in, bro. I know that I was a little bit behind this past week. I'm definitely gonna be. I'm definitely gonna be here.
I
I
love it,
appreciate
bro.
the invites, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm already knowing, bro. Man, real like you said, real recognize real, bro. I'm excited to fuck around with you, bro, and really get to know you on a deeper level, bro, because I see what you up to. I'm a proud holder of Congress. I say that shit proudly because, man, my shit is up a little bit since I bought it. And to be quite honest, holler at me in a few years from now and tell me that bag ain't worth the grip. So to me,
Yeah,
bro, that's a no-brainer when I come across the dev like Trucker from Interlink or you, of course, Baby YOLO and Big YOLO. Bro, I grab a bag, bro. I don't even look at the price, bro.
yeah, same, man. I mean, all my devs, and I know some of my community members as well. We all hold Lotto. So, I mean, and it's because of you guys. It's because of the community. You know what I mean? Like that, we bought y'all, right? Like that's essentially what it is. But no, man, dude, all love. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay, baby. So go handle your family biz. I'm gonna go and stare at my dog's nipples getting bigger, and hopefully she doesn't shoot out some fucking babies and shit.
Hey, it's inevitable, man. He got his baby about to push out some extra babies, bro, and it's a
Shit.
beautiful, 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 bro. Like,
Bro, I'll have 6 chains on. I got 2 chains on right now. I'm gonna have 6 chains after all these dogs, bro. This shit's
bro,
crazy.
I can't wait to see the pics, bro. I might have to fuck around and get one shipped out, bro, if it come out too crazy.
Oh yeah, bro. Listen, as soon as this shit happens, I'll have video. We'll have a whole fucking thing, and you already know I got you out of love, bro. If that ends up what you want to do, I
I
want to
love.
see. I want to see your wife's reaction though when she sees the dogs. That's all you got to promise me.
I got you. No, that's a
Yeah,
fact, bro.
girls
That's
are
a hundred
funny as
percent.
fuck when they see puppies, bro.
Bro, she's already hitting me up for more and more and more. She found this white lab with blue eyes, like it's silver lab with blue eyes. I was like, what the fuck? So it's kind of like the chocolate with green, but it's a little different. I was
Yeah,
just like, bro, I can't have 4 dogs and 4 cats. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
dude, I got 3 dogs and 2 cats, and
I
I'm
got
about to
three
have
and three.
puppies. What's wrong with me? And I got 2 kids,
Yeah, I
bro. I'm
got three, three,
fucked up.
three.
Yeah,
Three
what's
girls,
wrong with
daughters,
them?
3 dogs, 3 cats. It's not us, bro. It's fucking wifey, bro. They're the one that want this shit. I ain't say I want another dog. Give me the biggest dog you own that's out there,
Right.
please, world. Give me the Great Danielle. I'll take that one.
Yeah.
Can't even get sleep, bro. She
I'm just
breaks
gonna
up my
get a
sleep.
chain. I'm gonna get a chain for each animal and kid I have. They're
Hey,
gonna,
bro.
yeah. I'm gonna be like, I'm the real titty boy for real. I
I'm
may not be
shit.
as tall. I may not be as dark, but we got
Hey,
all
but
the responsibilities.
but if I get on your shoulders, then we got an extra chains, and it'll be darker and taller than him. So we'll one up his ass, you know.
Yeah,
Titty
boy.
boy will have some ass cheeks on his shoulders, but it'll be shit. It'll be
Yeah,
the OG titty boy.
you know what I'm saying.
Hey, mad
Oh,
love, bro. Mad respect to you. I'll chop it up with you tomorrow in the morning, as always, man. Good night. We'll
good
see you
night,
guys
everybody.
soon. Hey, you guys, you know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this space, please repost it, quote it, like it, comment, get the algos cooking. There's 780 live viewers right now. Apparently, Mucky Muck wants a dark titty boy. Um, Monica swears she's got some titties for you as well. It gets wild out here when 9 o'clock hits on the West Coast. That's 11
Oh,
o'clock for
shit.
Mima. But yeah, as always, you guys, you're gonna get an outro video courtesy of Baby YOLO. She not only designed and created the NFT line that's still available somehow, that comes with ridiculous perks, but there's also a video she created to display those little Lotto minis. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, especially you tonight, Jesse. Mad fun with
Mutual,
you as
bro.
always, bro. We'll see you in the morning, bro.
Love the Lotto fan. I am out, baby.
Hey, we just hit the lotto. And you can take that shit and pass the bill at Congress.
Yeah, boy.
My
You're gonna
man,
have me
love you,
fucking
bro.
yelling, waking my kids up.
I'll see you in the
All
morning,
right,
cuz. I
y'all.
love you, bro. Man, love, man.
Love you too, bro.
Go on.